She from North Carolina, so I'm leaving North Carolina.
North Carolina.
Yeah, I'm a Carolina boy.
You a barbecue boy, then.
Oh, shoot.
We got to speak to me, bitch. I don't give a fuck. You can reach to the nose and make you say what's up.
Come on.
I'm in the club, nigga, talk with the phone barrel. When the music stops having singing, not Christmas carols. People hate me, man, I really do know why. They see the way
Yeah,
on
you
my
like
back
that?
and they
You like
know
it?
I'm on fire.
like
It's
it.
good. Something good.
Just try to please people. Got my ABK family and I don't big people. Remember, used to put newspaper in my
we're done.
shoes. Used to walk around in them jeans, it's the many shoes.
That would be my New Year's drink, I guess.
Never told on my enemies I
Me
couldn't be correct.
/
But niggas told on me,
Summer
nigga, they got it in return.
Rock.
Now ain't they mama's living room in a nice skirt. Fuck you, your whole crew, bitch, cause you gon' get caught. Blow your brains out in your lap, now hold that thought. Motherfuckers stop pretending of a new era. Jay will get in it poppin', nigga, cause I'm so clever. You can love me, I hate me, nigga, but I'm still with it. See my legacy never in the bitch, stop pretending. This is the beginning of a new era.
It's the beginning of a new era. What's going on, Tony M, baby? Got Tony done buzzed in already.
Hey, Tony.
Oh, yeah.
Just from my killers who just straight up murder. Leave you in the sewer dead just like a nigga.
Tony threw the deuce size up to you. Hey, Tony, she gonna talk about that walk, too. I done told her she gonna have to put a brief on that damn walk. That damn walk.
It's legendary, baby. Yeah. Come on, it's legendary.
Hey, legendary now.
You the homie cause you always running fucking home. Every day other boy, your house will clap it up. Run my mouth like a big booty bitch.
I'ma clap it up.
Try niggas on pickups just like they
did in Jasper.
Keep fucking around, your new friend is
gonna be Casper.
You gon' be in the casket, people trying to comfort on you. But so many hoes ain't taking can play golf on you. Motherfuckers stop pretending I'm a new ever. Jay will get in it poppin', nigga, cause I'm so clever. You can love me, I hate me, nigga, but I'm still with it. She find legacy never in the bitches.
Yeah. That beat is hitting though, right? Huh? So you can work out. You can work. The lyrics is hot. I know. That's my little brother. That's my little brother.
Fuck that shit, bro. I'm tired of being nice. White shit in your head.
It's that like in the gym, like you lift really heavy.
Oh yeah.
When you clean business that day, beef with you.
Just throwing them up. Them shit.
Like you needed somebody, but you gotta
Come on
work
now.
out.
Yeah. That's the one. That's the one.
Like I could fight you, but I'm going to the gym.
Gun clap.
Stop beginning of a new era. Jay will get in and poppin', nigga, cause I'm so clever. You can love me, I hate me, nigga, but I'm still winning. G5 legacy never in the bitches that beginning. This is the beginning of a new era. Jay will get in and poppin', nigga, cause I'm so clever. You can love me, I hate me, nigga, but I'm still winning. G5 legacy never in the bitches that beginning.
Spotlight is on. Hello. We are awake. I was getting used to the
Come on
dark
now.
here.
Damn, Jay Gray don't woke up.
The sins.
The NFT
like
king.
the
You know what I'm saying?
The sins like
Yeah.
dark,
Hey, Jay,
right?
I'm gonna get you on them NFTs, baby. I'm gonna get you on them NFTs.
The sins like the
Oh yeah.
The applause are here.
We got the Friday night episode. Hey, y'all already know. Once again, I don't even really do episodes on Friday.
Well,
You know what I'm saying?
You should.
I know. I think this, but you know, I think this is the second Friday. I did one last Friday.
It should be like
because the young lady came.
Friday.
The young lady, she came out from Dallas to come do the show.
Okay, well that's a celebration.
You know what I'm saying? That was it. Shout out to Daddy right there.
Baby,
Hello.
3
Hello.
hours.
Come on, she drove down here. Let me make sure this one's off.
Give her some shouts. Give it
You know what I'm
loud.
saying?
I mean, come on. 3
Well, let me get to you right there. She did a 3-piece.
3
Come be on the show.
hours.
A 3-piece to come be on the show. That's how you know the show is serious. This ain't no game right here. This ain't no
She
game.
slept over. Goddamn.
You know? No. She got a room. She got a room. She got in
Smart
the room
girl,
and everything.
smart
So
shit.
you know, what's going on there, Jay Gray? You know what I'm saying?
Hey Jay. Hey,
We're
baby.
crypto NFT tutorial. Yeah, we're gonna get that. We're gonna do that. So we are gonna be doing crypto and NFT, the real stuff. I'm talking about the stuff directly from from Child Millionaire type of explanation and breakdown. Because when we have to make sure that our community is understanding things the right way, right?
Amen.
You know, and so we're definitely gonna educate some people on some things because one,
Absolutely.
I think we all should be part of this boom that's gonna happen, right? So many things have changed over the years. If you look at it, right? At one point, people, they weren't really doing anything with computers. Oh man, I might mess with that computer stuff. But then look what happened.
IT.
The internet, right? Then look what happened.
Absolutely.
When people stopped, when they said, "Hey, you have to go get direct deposit," they told people back in the day, they were like, "Direct deposit? I'm used to going to the bank.
I gotta make.
Yeah, I gotta go to. I'm used to doing that. That's not going. That's not going to last ever."
Baby.
Guess what happened? Look,
your phone.
Look how we're moving money. And now we're really doing crypto right now. And people don't even really know we're doing it. We've been doing it forever because one, you got to think about it. Banking is all numbers, right? Banks have no money. So when they close on Fridays or Saturday, right? It's a switch they can click. They can click a switch and they can change the zeros and say they have X amount of money, right? Because they don't have to get reported to the feds until the next week. So they can say there's a certain amount of money, but they already know they're going to get so many charges, so many overdrafts, all that right there, right? They're going to make that money. I think it's Bank of America. Starting in January, I think they're going to refund people, and they're no longer going to charge overdraft.
So can I switch banks?
And so they're going to give these people their money back because they were making $150 million a year in overdraft charges.
What the hell?
150 million a year.
I'm in the wrong line of work.
We all in the wrong damn line of business. That's for that. We all in the wrong.
It's gonna be Alicia LLC.
Come on now, Bank of America. And that's what need to happen. Hit the button. That's what I'm talking about.
Holy shit!
All right. So everybody, check this out now. I'm gonna tell you, hey, always shout out to them, Ciroc. They doing their thing.
Oh my gosh.
Are you like Ciroc good?
Okay, look.
Pull the mic to you just
look, Ciroc.
You can pull the whole thing over.
Look.
Go and talk to him. Talk to Ciroc for a minute.
This shit's good.
Is it real good or is it just good? I mean, what is it?
No, is it good?
Which flavor you working with tonight?
I'm working with today is summer watermelon.
She got that summer watermelon. And what did you cut it with? What you cut it with?
Look, concoction. It's like you're going to fucking summer camp, but adult summer camp. Okay, no, look, it's the adult summer camp.
Right.
We got our V8 Splash Berry Blend.
Okay.
Nursing home bottle here.
You
got
go.
going on there, and then we got our Simply
Lemonade. Shout out to that
Simply
damn
Alicia
Lemonade. Come on now.
Lemonade.
Come on now.
You got to put it in the middle. You got to make an Instagram picture here.
Ooh.
Ciroc watermelon.
Come on now.
Summer watermelon.
Freeze that frame, somebody. In fact,
look at that. Look.
Freeze that frame.
Hold on. Let me put this on the side with the lipstick stain there. Go ahead, guys. Go ahead.
And so hold up. What's the name of this drink right here?
Simply Alicia.
Simply Alicia.
Look
there it is, right there.
That.
You know what I'm saying? So if you want that Simply Alicia, make sure you holler for that daggone Ciroc.
Drink that shit. Drink that shit.
And make sure you got your Simply Lemonade with your V8, and you're gonna make that thing happen.
It's like hot girl summer in Texas. In Texas, not just anywhere. It's hot as shit in Texas during summer, y'all.
It sure is. It's been hot lately too.
Yeah, the damn ground got smoke coming off of it. It's like hell.
All right, so check this out, y'all. Let me tell you how I came across my guest tonight. So, my boy Hollywood. We,
yes, amen.
We was at his at Kale's birthday party.
Yes.
And so this young lady and her friend walk in, and I mean the place was deep. It was deep up in there, was it not?
It was so many damn people. It was hot as hell in there. When it's like church with no AC.
We had to bring the big fan in.
There was people from window to window, door to door. And so many people, they were coming out the damn building.
It was deep. It was deep.
I said, I don't like that many people.
but I'm gonna tell you what her and a friend did. Now they smart now. So of course, what I did when I came over there, and my son was there with the 360. So I brought the fan. In fact, I came back here.
I came where the AC
I came back here and I grabbed a big industrial fan and I took it back and I had it set up over by the 360. I said, you know what? This air gonna be blowing over here by here. And I noticed it was so funny, right? So when y'all came in, y'all ID'd where the wind was coming from.
Yeah, I said,
and y'all caught that corner
under my ass cheeks.
Y'all caught the corner of that table there. And that's where they were. Okay, you weren't gonna get them to move from that area at all. That wasn't gonna happen.
You can't wear no wig and be out in no heat. I promise you. You can't have no wig on.
Hey,
and I swear, look.
Hey, listen. They felt that air. They were like, "We ain't going nowhere."
Where's
So then we had to test the thing. I said, well, you know what? Hey, since you over here, I said, come on over here. I said, I need you to. I said, one. I said, you're gonna be on my Instagram for my 360. That's the first thing you're gonna be. I said, but I need you to go ahead and we need to test the thing out real quick. And she was a true champ. She said, you know what? Let's go. And she jumped up there and I said, you know what to do? And I don't know if you said yeah or no.
I said, yep.
Oh, you did? Okay, then. And once the camera started rolling, she worked it. You hear me? She worked every she was
give a prison pose. Like.
So if you want to go look on my Instagram, you can see her on my for 360. You see her, she got it in. She did her thing.
Yes.
You know, so but what it was, I thought she knew Kel. You know, I thought y'all knew each other.
Let me tell you. Amazing. She's amazing.
Oh, she is. Oh,
Like,
she's a beast.
When you meet people, you know when you meet people and
Mhm.
you feel a certain type of energy.
Right.
And for her, so for me, I just to tell you a little back, like it's hard for me to make girlfriends. Girls are weird. Let me just say that.
Shut up, ass be hating.
Girls are weird.
So you gonna say weird? I'm gonna say.
Girls are
I'm
weird.
gonna say the hate.
Weird.
I'm gonna say
because
hating.
there's so many different levels to that, like why
Mhm.
they are weird. You
Okay,
know, there's a lot to
okay.
explain to that, and that's another show. So that's like a whole
Right.
2 days. So, but for her, it was like she was really welcoming.
Right.
And whenever you welcome somebody, but it was a different type. It's like, hey, girl, come over here.
Right.
She's like, look, be my friend, be my sister.
Right.
It was like she was not afraid.
Instantly.
But one thing is that she wasn't afraid to introduce her
To
to her
her-
dude
And her man.
and she was because her man was about her.
all day. 100%.
I was like-
come on now.
I said yes.
You know?
Yes.
And so that made her confident enough to be able to be like, hey,
But not even that. He is like the dynamic. Like
right.
everyone who knew her
Uh-huh.
and them as a couple, it was
Right.
like it was easy.
True.
It was easy.
True.
So I was like, okay, like I was able to be myself
Right.
in the room.
And that's
It's a little
good.
crazy. So
No, I don't even say it's crazy. I just
I didn't be myself.
you could be yourself, you know,
Yeah.
and I saw a lot of people, and this is something I did observe, and I observed this a lot of places, right? People will go somewhere
Watch the room.
and watch the room. I'm sitting there. So I'm talking to guys, and I'm like, why are you standing here? I'm like, first one, you know, there were a lot of beautiful women in there, were they not?
Holy
Gorgeous. I mean, the room was like just
I said,
loaded.
how do you know so many damn people?
And so it's like, you know, it's beautiful women everywhere. There's guys everywhere, and they're standing there on the wall, and I'm looking at them like, what you doing? So
Everybody looking
So
like
I'm talking to guys like, dude, what you doing? Oh man, come on. So I'm talking to women and linking them up with, you know, and I'm like I'm like the matchmaker at this point. I'm like, no, come here.
It was a
Come
lot
here.
of beautiful fucking people.
Yeah,
in
it
one
was.
room.
It was.
It was
And
like
it's like they need somebody to break the ice for them or something.
Beautiful women. It
Right.
was like, what is all this sexual energy? Like,
And they
holy,
just
it's
standing there looking
gorgeous.
crazy. And I was just like, no, this is crazy. But what it is, some people are so uncomfortable in their selves.
Oh, in their own skin.
You know,
It is
which is
sad.
crazy. I don't get it. I don't understand it, but they are, and I think that's what the dynamic was.
It's a
that
lot
night.
to do with your upbringing
True.
and how you feel about yourself
Mm-hmm.
and how you feel about your body.
Right.
That's what a lot to do with it.
Yeah, Tony. He said dudes were scared. Yeah, they were scared.
But they were good looking.
They were, and that, right.
Holy, I was
But they were good looking.
Oh, I was
But
like, Lord have mercy.
okay, and you know we're gonna get into that too. You know, and it's gonna be
Get
something.
your ass over here. Come here.
And we're gonna get into that too. It's gonna be
Get
something
you a drink.
something you posted on your story. Because I like some of the stuff you be saying.
I'm just blunt.
You know, but I like it though. I like it. You know, especially when you say, "Listen, y'all," you said something about you keep asking something in my DM or whatever. I'm gonna send you my Cash App.
I am.
You, what how did you say that?
Those are billable hours.
Right. Waste your time.
Okay,
Ooh.
look. If
Ooh.
you want to tell me, okay, look here. Okay,
Right.
this is how I break this shit down. Okay,
Uh-huh.
look. I paid for my own boob job.
Right.
Okay. I paid almost $5,000 for this thing.
Okay.
Cash, hard money.
Right. You work for it.
I work for it.
Yeah.
I work hard. I got my degree.
Right.
I work hard.
Right.
If you gonna come in my DM talking, oh, you look so good. Oh, at least give me like $20. You go to strip club.
They come to a peep show.
You go
It
to
would
strip
compliment.
club. You go to strip club.
Right.
You gonna have to pay them talking
Oh,
like they
yeah.
crazy.
What?
They were like, run me
Yeah.
my check.
Quickly.
So run me my check.
Right.
Here, my Cash App.
So I thought that was hilarious. That was funny. That was funny.
And when you do, they're like, I cannot believe you're that type of girl. Oh, that's the first thing. Yes. You'd be so surprised.
Man,
so
please.
surprised.
Okay, well, so let's go. Let's go ahead and get this thing started. Okay.
I think all women should do that.
Do what?
If they don't want to be bothered with somebody and they keep bothering them,
right?
Their Cash App. If you want to talk to me, those are billable hours.
Right.
I'm spending my time on you.
Right.
Where I could be spending time working,
doing something,
my family, myself,
right?
Cooking, whatever, shopping, hanging out with my girls. But I'm here being bothered by
your crazy ass.
So you took up 5 minutes of my time with your weird messages.
Let me ask you this question before we get into it. Let me ask you: are your DMs like crazy?
You know,
are they, or do they come like some people? You know, that I heard people that go raw with people, but some people they kind of like. Oh,
I'm so aggressive.
Oh, you be scaring their ass.
And you know, and I'm like that. Period. And so it's like whenever you approach me, you come correct.
Right.
And even when the ones are like creepy, it's like
right. Hold on. Let me
oh
no, you gonna
no, you're good. So even the ones that are creepy,
right?
They're still direct. Like I'm gonna have to come to her correct because I'm not about that. I'm not about that.
Right.
If you're gonna be a man, come to me.
Come on now. Come on now. Ooh.
I'm a woman.
Come on now. Ooh.
I
hit the button on your ass. I'm gonna hit the button on you.
I'm a woman.
Right.
So you're gonna come to me as a man because at the end of the day, I'm gonna respect you as a man. I'm gonna expect you.
Okay.
That's my expectation for you.
Right.
So it's up here.
Mm-hmm.
So, but if you're coming at me here,
right,
I'm gonna meet you at your level.
Come on now. And scud your ass.
So that's your Cash App time.
And scud you. That's the Cash App. That's the scud.
And my billable hours are high.
Come on. Ooh. Ooh.
I'm salary kind of girl with a health plan.
Hey, listen,
okay.
They don't need to be Cash App. They need to be Zelling.
Zelle.
They need to Zelle that.
Zelle.
Damn the Cash App.
So
Zelle.
it's you know if you call a lawyer,
right?
You don't call a lawyer with your problems and not have a retainer.
Right.
You call a divorce attorney, their retainer is $250 starting.
Right.
That's a bottom
retainer. Right.
So you're gonna come to me crazy. I'm gonna charge you.
That's right. Hit them. Do it.
But men should do the same thing. It should be across the board, same field. We should have men and women should have more respect for our bodies and for our own souls. And we should have respect for ourselves. And yes, sex is great.
Right.
Having a partner is great, but having yourself and respect for yourself is vital.
That's the ultimate.
It's literally life or death.
Right. No, you facts. One girl, you talking too much sense over here now. you talking like you got some sense over here. Come on now. All right, check this out. Here we go.
Yes.
We're gonna start this thing.
Okay, let's do this shit.
We about to get this thing gritty up in here. All right, first thing I need to ask you is, do you have any siblings?
Oh, I do.
That you grew up with?
You want to guess the number?
Shit. See here.
Of actual biological siblings?
The ones you grew up with. The one in the same house.
Oh my God.
In the same house.
I'll guess the number.
I'm gonna guess the number?
Guess.
6.
No.
10. 11. 15.
You're so close.
I am?
Number off. 14.
14.
Kids.
Oh, so 14. Okay, that's good now. That's good. That's good.
You know, I come
14
from a big
piece.
family.
Ain't nothing wrong with a big family.
You know, it's beautiful.
Listen, that's how.
I don't want kids, but
I know that's right. Shit, you have to get up out of there.
I got plenty.
So what do you fall in that?
I am the baby from my father's last marriage.
Okay, all right.
So with my mother.
With your mom. So with your mom, you stay with your mother, right?
No, so it was like split. So I was with my mother at first, and then my dad took over.
Okay,
so I spent my teen years with my father, which was I think it was awesome.
Vital.
It was vital because I learned how to be a woman with my mother, but I learned how to be a strong woman with my father.
Yeah, he taught you how to deal with them knuckleheads.
Oh yeah.
Okay, well hold on. We're gonna get there because I want to get to mama first. Then we're gonna go to mama. We're gonna go to mama. Okay.
Go ahead.
So now, so we're gonna go back to how old were you when you moved with your dad?
I was 9 or 10.
Okay, cool. Then we're gonna go down a little younger then. So 7 years old.
7.
7 years old.
Yes.
7-year-old Alicia. Yes. Okay. Where were you at 7?
So
what city?
I was in Houston, Texas.
You was what side?
On that southwest side.
South. Oh, baby. on now.
Baby, Southwest side.
Okay,
I
you
claim it.
no
all
matter
the
what.
way, no matter
you
what.
doing the South side.
I don't care where
you
I
ain't
come
playing.
from, where I go to, how much money I have. I will claim the Southwest
Okay,
side.
then you over there
all
with
the
my
way,
boy
every
Gladiator.
way, all the way,
Hey,
every day, no
you
matter
over there
what.
with my boy Gladiator Truck Buck.
That's right.
You know what I'm
That's
saying?
right.
The Southwest
I will always
Superman. In
claim
fact,
it.
tomorrow the Southwest Superman
I will
will
always
be over
claim
there.
it.
He'll be at 3 o'clock giving away presents.
It made me who I. Oh, really?
He'll be giving presents.
I should
away.
go over there.
You know what I'm saying? 3 o'clock.
I've been trying to find a place to do my give out my time.
Yeah, so he's the Southwest Superman.
I'm
Southwest Santa. So he goes through every Christmas
I'm
and
some
gives
details.
to the. He's been shopping for the past 2 days. In fact, he left here earlier and he was going back to do some more shopping so he can prepare for tomorrow. You know what I'm saying? I will send you that definitely.
Please.
Okay then. So 7 years old, we out of Southwest side doing your thing. What type of girl was Alicia at 7 years old? Don't go to 8, but at 7.
I was a little boy.
You little tomboy?
I was a tomboy.
Come on, man. Shout out to damn tomboy running around there chasing.
I was a tomboy until I was like 14, 15 years old.
So 7 years old. So what did you do? And what was your mentality at 7?
I ran track. So I ran a collegiate track. So not collegiate, but I ran track, through the elementary school. So it was a program.
Okay. Right.
So of course we're in the inner city. So a lot of kids don't get a chance to step outside of what their life is.
Right.
So running track with that school, they gave us a program to where we were able to run track against other schools.
Mm-hmm.
But these kids were amazing. So my dad took over as a coach.
Right.
And he not only coached me, and he coached my brothers.
Oh.
So it taught us a lot. And it helped me stay in a sport. And that was really vital, especially for someone like me who's off the charts.
Right. So you were like that 7-year-old energetic kid.
Yeah.
Like
I
you
was
always running.
Always
and
running.
Just doing something.
I was biking. Like I started biking after that. So
What?
I started biking.
So what is it that gave you that thing to just really do physical?
Whenever whenever you have a lot on your mind, because even as a kid, you don't know, especially now, mental health is vital now.
Right, definitely.
People are recognizing, but at that year, in that era, it wasn't. So, of course, whenever you're a kid, you got a lot going on. Whenever you're a kid growing into a teenage girl, you see, it's hard whenever you have a lot of emotions, especially whenever you have parents who are divorced.
Mm-hmm.
You got changing schools, changing friends.
Right.
And so it taught me. It made me go into another style of sports, a style of being an athlete.
Okay.
So I've always been an athlete my whole life. I did track, I did competitive cheerleading.
Oh, hold on. We ain't got there yet. Yes. Okay. So 7, you're with mom at the time. And so you're running track.
And then
in a program.
Okay.
So then you said on your thing at 8 years old.
Yes.
You got a part of a team that you started?
No, we didn't start it. We were already part of it. So it was part of the school. So they had all the schools in the area.
Right.
And they had all these kids who it was like I don't know, a lot of schools like up north and in Houston. Usually it's called a fun run.
Okay.
So a fun run is basically a cross country run.
Right.
For all schools.
Right.
And so basically what you do is you basically run 6 miles. Mm-hmm. Really, it's what cross country is.
Okay.
Which it goes beyond that, but it's a marathon running.
But kind of going through the woods a little bit on trails.
And even after that, when my dad took over, he even had me do that as well. And I was when we moved to the Woodlands, I was doing cross country.
Okay.
I did cross country after that.
Okay, got it.
So I went from intermediate school doing cross country, and then I went to track, and then I went to of course competitive cheerleading, and then
so what was it about running at that young age that relaxed you? Like
my mind was free. My mind was it was like I was able to be awake.
Okay.
To actually be myself.
Right.
Because whenever you're moving homes, you're splitting apart.
Right.
You're going to mom's house for Christmas, dad's house for Thanksgiving. And then you have, dysfunctional family, and you have this over here.
Right.
As a kid, it's a lot to digest.
Okay.
And now as an adult, I remember that, and I think back on that, it was a lot to digest.
Right.
And so as a runner, it was able to, you could be free.
Even so it was really your escape.
It was my escape.
It was your escape of getting them.
It was my escape. But as of now, as an adult, I run 6 miles a day.
Okay. I'll
go to Memorial Park and run 6 miles.
Right.
With no problem. So it's like, it's an escape of your mind. And, the best meditation is exercise.
Right. Definitely. because you become one with yourself.
Absolutely.
One, because you pay attention to a lot of things. You pay attention to your breathing. You know what I'm saying? As far as you're hearing yourself, you know what I'm saying? That rhythm.
Yeah.
That you have, that we all have a rhythm, you know, and it's all tied to energy, you know, stuff like that.
Absolutely.
So I definitely get your piece on that. All right. So now, let's say, okay, now you're 10 years. Let's go on up to, no, I don't want to do it right. That's about the time. So you say you left mom. Let's go to 9th grade. Okay. 9th grade. Where were you at? What school? Freshman year. Beginning of freshman year.
Oak Ridge High School.
Oak Ridge. She was at the Oak. Shout out to the Oak Ridge.
War Eagles.
Come on
War
now.
Eagles.
Come on now. So by the time you're here, you're 9th grade, freshman.
Grade.
Were you cheering, thinking about cheering, or only
yes,
running at the
time? I was the first Black girl on my freshman cheerleading
Come on now,
squad.
What?
The only Black girl on
so
my freshman cheerleading
what made you say, you know, I'm about to go in and try out for this thing?
My stepmom.
Come on, what? She didn't play?
Tath Robinson.
Yeah, shout out to me, Miss Robinson. Shout out to Tath. She did her thing.
She was an amazing stepmom. She started raising us at 26 years old.
What?
26.
She was doing her thing at 26.
I mean, and she's an attorney now. Powerful attorney.
Doing her thing.
Doing her damn thing. I'm proud of her.
But she
raised me.
She said, hey, going out here and do this thing?
Yeah, she says, you'll be the only Black girl on that team. Go do it.
Go do it.
Go and do it. What are you doing?
So did you have any cheer moves at the time? Or,
I didn't have anything.
You didn't have nothing.
I remember.
Your run game was strong though.
Yo, off the charts. My conditioning was like.
So right.
I could,
but your whole.
I had no gymnastics ability. And so I literally went on YouTube and I looked up back handspring.
Yeah.
And I went, my mom bought us a trampoline. We had a trampoline in the backyard.
Right.
And I went and I did back handspring.
Come on now.
Trampoline and taught myself.
What?
I taught myself.
Shout out to damn self-teaching.
I taught myself.
Shout out to the damn nigga. Boy, when you want to go do something, you're going to do it. You would damn sure go do it. I did
competitive cheerleading, but in competitive cheerleading, it's like. It's
in 9th grade?
Yeah. So in 9th grade, so the high school I was at, it was part of the cheerleading program. You had to be in a tumbling class.
Oh.
It is a requirement for all schools up north. Woodlands High School, Oak Ridge High School.
Oh, you gonna tumble. Your tumble game gotta be strong.
Tomball. You have to have it in order to be on varsity, you have to have a standing tuck.
Are you serious?
Because collegiate, when you go to college,
so they prepping for college. That's what they were doing.
Absolutely.
Okay, got it. So they come in with the mindset for the cheerleaders to be set up to go to college.
When you go to Sam Houston State,
that's the kind
of
school you need to go to right there.
To go to have a tuck. University of Houston, go Cougs, go Cougs, go Cougs.
Right there, hey, she threw it out there. She throwing them signs up.
Go
She
Cougs.
throwing them up.
Go Cougs. They expect you to have a standing tuck. They expect you. They're at the table waiting for you.
Right.
The judges are like, okay, standing tuck. You better have it.
Pop it.
You better
Just
have
like
it. They don't care where you come from. You better have it when you walk onto that tryout floor.
Are you serious?
Oh,
they're not playing with it.
When I tried out for varsity at my high school, they were expecting us to have a running back handspring coming in for our entry.
Right.
Our standing tumbling had to be either back handspring, double back handspring, or a tuck.
Hold on, you said double back. What do you mean double back?
Back handspring, stand.
Okay, I got it. Okay, I thought you about to do two in the air.
Well, that's called a layout, a full or an Arabian.
Ooh, look at you. Shout out to them damn names, girl. Listen, I'm about to go look at the damn dictionary to figure out some of these names.
And so as in cheerleading, so whenever you become a freshman on our cheerleading squad, you have to do cheer camp, and then you have to do tumbling the whole year.
Right.
To master your skill.
So it ain't one of the things you're gonna do it during school year. Yeah, it's gonna be summertime. You better get your game on.
I didn't have a normal high school life.
No?
I didn't go out to parties. I was practice.
You was tumbling.
Practice home. Practice home. Practice
and
home,
running. The gymnastics is serious because this place across the street, the Houston gymnastics place right here across the street from me.
Oh yeah,
it's serious. Those moms are serious right there.
But think about it. So a normal package when I was in high school,
right?
A normal package was $1,200. So you're paying. So imagine you're paying, and then we had a discount because we were a high school,
right?
But if you're normal coming in, so a discount was $60 at the time,
right?
And you're going every single day, and that's a week and we had a discount,
right?
These kids are paying every single day to tumble $60 a day.
What?
Yeah, think about it. It's serious. When you go, I mean, the top universities, these girls are throwing skills that you can literally kill yourself. Break your neck.
Yeah, get on the damn beam, break your neck to me. Trying to do a flip on that beam. That's a little too serious.
This is some cheerleading is not
right.
It's a sport, and they don't consider it as a sport, which is crazy. I mean, it's amazing. The choreography, I did choreography for sideline cheer. Shout out to sideline cheer.
Well, hit the button right there. It's a yellow one.
Yes. Sideline cheer. No, we go. No, they deserve it. They deserve it.
This right here.
They deserve it.
So that's the yellow button.
Sideline cheer.
Okay.
So they they make sure that it was, that they require a lot.
Right.
And when you go to university, they're expecting you to know.
So there's an expectation there.
Oh.
Period.
When you go to these competitions,
right.
Anybody who's
in college or high school?
College, high school too.
Okay, hold on. We're gonna get there. Let's stay on the high school piece right here.
Even intermediate, elementary, you're going to competition.
And it's fierce. So that Bring It On thing is real. Like the show, the movie Bring It On. So that's really real.
The biggest competitions, you get diamond rings, like the fucking NFL. A diamond ring in a Letterman's jacket with your patch on it.
So Bring It On, that's real stuff.
Real?
Oh,
Bring It On.
I thought it was a damn movie. I didn't know that the competition was real like that.
Bring It On is the surface of what happens.
They go deeper than that?
So you go to Vegas, you go to LA, you go out of state, you go to Hawaii, you go to different Europe.
Right.
Like these are serious things. UCA, United Association of Cheerleading.
All right.
They go to London every year.
But you gotta be on point to get over there though.
You gotta be the top 2 kids from your high school or college to go to London. So this is some serious stuff.
So you saying you were going school, practice.
School, practice.
School, and practice.
Oh yeah.
Tony told me, bro, it's a real huge deal. Okay, I'm seeing now, Tony. I didn't know. I didn't know it was like that now.
My parents, I could say every year, my parents put out for me as a child about $5,000 in cheerleading.
Shoot, you know what? Ooh,
$5,000.
Wow.
Every year.
No,
my dad's writing a check. I remember going to my parents' room. My mom's on the bed. My dad's standing right next to my mom, and they have my dad's business checkbook out, and they're writing this check for $600 for camp clothes and shoes.
Camp clothes and shoes.
$600.
Hey, I ain't no chilling the game like this. This thing is serious. All right, so in high school, so ninth grade, you evidently you made the cheerleading squad.
Oh yeah,
in ninth grade, easy. No, because you did YouTube, taught yourself how to do the flips, and then what was your stepmom name?
Her name was Taft, like the president.
Okay, like Taft. Okay,
like the president.
Like Taft.
Yeah, like the president.
So you learned how to do that. She was supporting you. Had your back on that piece.
Cheer
right
mom, PTO.
So, all right. So about junior year. So what other, did you have any jobs? Did you work?
I was not allowed to work.
You weren't allowed to work?
I was not allowed to
work. What a good parent right there. Take you at school.
It was college prep.
So Pops really had like
all of
us.
us.
Pops wasn't playing. Pops was like, no.
We had an expectation. So my dad was a military man.
Okay, hold on now. You don't say some shit now. Shout out to him.
Man.
What was he in?
He was in the Army since 1982.
Shout out to the damn Army. That's what I'm talking about. You know what I'm saying? Salute to you. What's Pop name?
Anthony Robinson.
Goddamn, shout out Big Rob. That's my boy.
Yes.
Big damn Rob. That's what he did. I knew Big Rob was cool with me for some reason now. You know, how long did he do in the Army?
He did from 1982 to 1995.
Okay, so he did his thing.
Yeah.
He did his thing.
Long time.
Man.
He lived in Germany with my family. So my family lived in Germany for a good portion of their life.
Okay.
They moved to San Antonio.
Did you go?
I came after.
So after he retired?
He wasn't even retired.
Okay.
He was still, active, and then I was the last baby of that marriage.
Okay, shout out to be the last baby.
The last baby.
Last baby to marry, you know what I'm saying? Pop doing his Pop Robinson doing his thing. He was
Yes.
you know what he did? What did he do on him? You know?
He was just a sergeant.
Don't you know what he did? Like his job.
No, I don't.
Okay,
I don't really dig.
don't be saying it just.
I don't really
say he wasn't just a damn
dig. I don't
sergeant.
really dig.
He was doing his thing.
I
You know what
know
I'm
he's a
saying?
veteran, and he's a soldier, and he's a proud member of our United States.
Hey, he my brother. That's why I was in
Exactly.
the army too. So you know,
Yes.
so that's the reason why. So I appreciate him
My grandma.
all day. Big Rob. That's what I'm talking about.
Yes.
You do your thing. All right. So Big Rob was home. Big Rob. So I know Big Rob was about like, listen, no, this is what's gonna happen.
Oh, he didn't play no games.
He wasn't gonna play nothing.
He don't play no games.
He wasn't gonna play. So he made sure, hey, this is what I want for my family. I want to make sure my family's successful, and you going to college. I don't care what you talk about.
Yeah, we had a choice. Dad gave us a choice. So when we turned 16, my dad gave us a choice. He sat us down.
What was that?
Military, college,
Oh,
or get out my house.
it's good.
That was the choice.
That's good.
So my brother Jamal was like Texas Tech or the
Military.
the Navy. He was like, okay, the Navy, and then he met his wife.
Okay, shout out him.
Yes,
Went off the
shout
damn
out.
Navy,
Yes,
got his boo up.
amazing. Yeah, he got booed up, and they had a beautiful baby.
Yeah.
They have like the most long-standing marriage.
Well, they doing their thing.
They doing their thing.
Man, that's what I'm talking about. That's beautiful.
10 years plus.
That's beautiful.
10 years plus.
Okay, so we evidently you said we ain't going to do the military pop. We're gonna go ahead. And
It's like I'm going to U of H.
U of H. So did you know you were going to U of H, or did
I went to a community college first because of course I didn't want to have to take out a bunch of loans.
That's smart.
And so
a lot of people don't listen, man. Kids, especially if you don't get the scholarship, academic, whatever it is, straight off, go to your community colleges. Okay,
give them the money.
Get that first 2 years. It's the same thing, and they're feeder schools. You know what I'm saying?
Exactly.
Stuff is going to transfer over. You know what I'm saying? Don't
and not
get all
only
the extra
that,
money.
it's at our local universities, University of Houston, and so Sam Houston State, Texas Tech, all of our Santa Fe,
right?
What else? Texas State. They offer programs at the community college to where you can easily transfer in.
Right.
So it's
They're feeder
easy.
schools.
They're feeder schools.
We're feeder schools.
And you can pay for that. You're already buying. You're buying the latest Yeezys that are $700 a pop.
Right.
A class at a university, is $175 starting. So you can put that money into your education that can make you a better adult, that can make you a great, citizen. Not only that, you can start your own business. You can become what you want to become.
Definitely.
But you can have that background to where people can't question you. That's the thing. When people are like, oh, I don't need to go to college. No, you need something to where people can't question your intellect. They can't say, oh, well, you don't know. I do know.
Right.
I do know. And here's why I know.
There you go. Put a paper out on behind there.
Yes. Like, here you go. Or hang it up. Because people cannot question when it's hung up.
Definitely. They
can't.
They definitely can't do that. They can't do it. Okay. So we went on through. We did track.
Yes.
And we did competitive cheerleading.
Yes.
Right. So we're in college. So you what school did you go to first?
So I went to a Lone Star first.
Lone Star, okay.
And then at HEC. And I went to University of Houston.
Okay, now so let's go. So when you went to U of H, did you go stay on campus or you just
hell no.
But Dad wasn't gonna lie that shit. Hell no, you ain't gonna stay
actually, you know what? My dad told me, he says, you are an adult.
It's
time to work.
Oh, okay. Now it's time to work.
So I started working. It was just crazy, guys. And
like junior year?
So I got to my sophomore year.
Okay,
so I went to university.
Right.
And so I started working as a waitress.
Okay, where you at?
Which is
funny. Go on, put it out there. Where
I'm gonna put it out there. I started at Cafe Europe, which is crazy. And I made so much money there. Europeans love Black women. I don't know why. So they treat me really well.
Right.
And then I started working at a strip club.
Okay. Working the bar.
Working the bar.
Go ahead.
So
listen,
I'm not gonna lie. That paid my college tuition.
That's smart. I'm trying to tell you.
You know what? As a waitress, you'll be surprised. It's like the certain clubs you work at. It's like they will literally put food on your table, and it's not even. And then the girls too. The girls know the guys,
right?
So they're gonna put money on your table,
right?
They're always gonna put money on your table.
So were you behind the bar?
No,
or
I was on the
you was on
floor.
the floor. Oh, you
I
made all
was
the money
in the
then.
dirt.
So you made all the money.
Oh
then.
yeah, I was in the mud with the entertainers. Like I was those girls. And the great thing about it is when you build a relationship with the girls, they know these men that come in there.
Right.
They know it. They know how this works. So they put you on game. But not only that, you help each other out.
Right.
But that's the thing about these strip clubs is that girls are like, oh no, they this and this and this. If y'all help each other, y'all all can make a bank.
Come on now.
Y'all all can make money. So if the entertainer knows this guy,
right?
She's a good person to know,
right?
This is if y'all want to. This is a monopoly. This is no. You want to be serious. You want to be serious.
At least you're gonna look at the strategic aspect of everything.
This is a corporation. So these strip clubs making money off these women.
That they are.
How beautiful they are.
That they are.
If they didn't have these dancers,
nobody be in there.
These entertainers,
nobody would be in there.
Nobody will be in there. These girls are putting money in their nails, their hair, their bodies. They're going to the gym. They're eating healthy. And guess what? Right. They're the ones who are giving you money. These waitresses are making money from these entertainers.
Right.
These girls are making money in there. So they're gonna help you. But it's like you gotta help me, help you. Mm-hmm. So it's like a corporation. Right. You know? So and that's how I paid for my tuition at school.
So what were some of the learning lessons that you learned working in that industry? And it's real talk. And the reason why, because you got to understand the whole point of this is somebody's going to hear your story and they're going to be at that point.
I learned building relationships, no matter what walk of life you come from.
Okay.
Or whatever your situation is, a relationship, because nothing's better than meeting a person and they know X, Y, and Z.
Right.
Because they can get you to the next person, get you to the next lily pass, what I like to call it. So you want to be successful, jump. Don't ever be afraid to jump. That lily pad may seem unstable, but you'll be surprised how stable it is. It has vines underneath it.
Go ahead, girl. Look at you trying to use a little bit of something now. You learn. Big Rob taught you that right there. Big Rob taught you that. You ain't gonna try to.
Yes, there's vines.
Big Rob.
There's vines underneath.
Tell him Big Rob taught you that.
Thank you, Daddy. Thank you, Daddy. I love you.
Shout out to Big Rob. Big Rob taught him that right there.
I love you.
All right. So, you know what? I appreciate you even being
I'm honest.
Transparent.
Very transparent.
Because what happens is people, you know what I'm saying? And I'm saying you could talk about anything, but the fact that people will omit certain things, but I think some of those things are lessons.
They're huge
because
lessons.
You can sit sometimes and learn. I'm sure the times you're walking around, make sure everybody got stuff, you're watching. I know your people watching Game is Strong.
I learned how to deal with men.
Come on now.
Working at the club. And I learned from the entertainers. I learned how to talk to men. And I learned how to deal with men.
Right.
Because it's so crazy. You'll learn the most rawest form of a man is whenever he is unhinged. And whenever sex is in front of him.
Right.
Because men are simple.
Come on now. We ain't about to break this down now.
And I'm not even going to shit on men. I'm not
let's don't boo-boo. Let's don't boo-boo
on them.
Don't boo-boo on them.
I ain't go boo-boo. I ain't go boo-boo, baby. It's not going to be stanky up in here. But men are simple. So it is known that men are designed to provide and protect.
Right. Definitely.
But protect more than anything.
Yeah.
And so that's your nature. It's caveman. It goes back to caveman. It goes back to biblical times. It goes back. And so, but whenever man is not being nurtured, because a woman's job is to nurture and protect.
But hold on now, some women might get mad because you just said that right there.
I don't want women to feel that way because I am a working professional woman. I just got done at work, literally.
And she did.
I just got literally tired. I've been up since 6 a.m.
And she still came through.
Yes.
Come on now. So shout out to you for that right there. Come on now. She's been up since grinding this morning.
Reading documents all morning.
Grinding.
Okay. So with women, we our duty. So as women, we have to work. We do.
Okay.
It makes us feel like we are strong. That's part of us.
Right.
We have to. We every human being needs a direction in life. And if you're a woman or man.
Right. True.
I don't care what it is. And so women, we need our direction. So we need our professional career. We need our home life.
Right.
I'm stress that home life. And we need our self.
Right.
We need our down to moment. Like it's us, basically. So when I say we're designed to do that, like Beyonce said, we can literally have a baby for 9 months
Mm-hmm.
and then get back up literally within 2 weeks and go back to work.
Go back to work. Right.
That's how powerful women really are. We are
True.
so powerful.
Right.
Even though the man is there to provide,
Uh-huh.
yes, and protect the home, but we are so powerful because we make the home.
Right.
So us making a nurturing home, protecting our home,
right,
protecting our man,
Right.
protecting our family,
okay,
protecting us in our professional career. That's because our job is so important
right, true,
in the household.
true.
Like, I'm not kidding. And then when I see men alone, it's sad to me. Because a woman, it needs to be with him, because a woman needs to keep him stable. Because he can provide and protect, but what is he providing and what is he protecting?
Girl, you said some deep stuff right there now.
Like, that woman, she could provide and protect for herself.
Right.
She sure can. She go to her job every day,
Right.
Monday to Friday.
Right.
She said, I pay my mortgage.
Right.
I got my house.
Right.
My car paid off.
Right.
I don't really need you, but I want you.
But I want you.
Because guess what? You're providing and protecting my home. You are the front of the home.
Right.
I'm inside the home, making sure the inside is protected.
Okay. So, but you were saying something unique. You were saying, like, you said men are easy, right?
Easy.
You said the thing you learned by being there,
easy.
and you said because
Simple.
of
it's like when a man. So I learned as a waitress, they would buy you. So some clubs they would have to buy the souvenir cup. A souvenir cup.
What's that?
As you know, one of those little cups that have like the name of the strip club.
Oh, okay, got it.
Like you get an Astroworld or some shit. And so they would have to buy that in order to sit down with a waitress. And so these men would literally
drink it, girl.
Yeah.
That's what it really. So I have to relate it to overseas. So that's the game overseas.
Yeah, it is. So every club's like that. So even if you want to talk to a woman, you got to buy her a drink. Even if you're in a club, let's take strip club out of it. Even if you're in a club, you want to talk to a woman, you're going to buy her a drink.
Right.
Sure, you're going to get you some Ciroc. You're going to pour your little cocktails again.
You're going to make that. What's the name of the drink again?
Summertime Alicia. Or simply Alicia.
You're going to need a damn Simply Alicia.
Simply Alicia.
That's what you're going to do.
Okay, so you're going to pour your little concoction together. Boo, 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 boo. But you're going to want her to sit down and talk to you, right?
True.
So same thing in the club. So, and these men would literally pour out their hearts. I mean, I'm not happy in my marriage, blase. Even though there are things that they could be fixing in their marriage, fixable things. They don't even need to be in the club. They need to be fixing their marriage. And I would tell them that.
Right.
Talk to your wife. What are you doing?
Right.
Yeah, have fun. Go ahead, have a little fun.
Yeah, spend that money.
I need you to go to the ATM.
Yeah.
So I need you to pull out about $500 because that's what you're gonna be spending in here.
Right.
Because the girls got to eat.
Right.
My girls need to pay their bills. I need you to do your thing, brother. You in here. If you're a white brother, you Mexican brother, you black brother, you bring your money in
the
here.
ATM is over there.
It's over there, and I'll walk you to it. I'm sober. You're great.
Yeah.
Pull it out. You're gonna need it. You're gonna need it because everyone talks to you. They're gonna need it. You're gonna need their money.
Right.
They're working.
Right.
They're cold. They're hungry. Their feet hurt. Give them a 20. What are you doing?
Right. Give them $2. Them damn shoes they're wearing, killing their feet.
The damn shoes they're wearing are $50.
Killing their feet.
$50 on the website. $100 out of the store. Give them $20. Reimburse them. They're tired.
Ooh, this girl is serious.
So I think a man and woman, of course we have our roles. Of course we have our professional lives that we need to keep separate. I think when it comes to relationships is that we need our own identities.
Come on now. Say I like that. Say that part again.
Your own
keep
identity.
What? Separate?
Separate your professional life and your social life. I think whenever you say, oh, my friends, you don't need to be friends with him.
Come on now.
Friends. He has to be friends with your girls.
Damn right.
Because at some point.
Hit that button right there. That's it right there.
Because at some point.
That's it right there.
At some point, your girl or your boy go talk some shit.
There you go. You know it.
And you don't want to be mad at him.
They're going to X their ass out.
You don't want to be mad at her.
That's right.
You don't none of that. So y'all need to not keep it separate. Know each other.
Right.
But don't be, come on.
I know exactly
now.
what you're saying.
Because when you break up, that's a breakup for them too.
It is.
And that's not fair.
It is.
It's not fair. It's not fair to the camp.
Right. and it's not. Keep shit separate. You know what I'm saying?
You know, like, I can't talk to Tyrone because Susan said he's a liar. Like, you can't do that.
You done took something the wrong damn way, and it's like,
yeah, like,
come on,
he's
man.
a liar. He don't pay the bills.
Right.
Like, you know, you can't do that.
Right.
You can't do that.
Not at all.
Not at all.
Not,
like, you know, my girls, we go out, we have fun,
right.
but we don't need to be like, let's go party.
Right.
Because we go talk some mess sometimes.
I
don't want you to be mad at me. I love you, baby. But I'm gonna talk some mess about you when you ain't acting right.
You know what? I think I'm gonna take that part of the clip out and put it on Instagram so people can see it. You know what I'm saying? We're gonna have that piece right there so people can understand that.
That's just like my logic, you know?
It's smart logic. It's 100% smart. Okay. All right. So you're at U of H and you're working, you know, and you know it's paying pretty good out there.
Oh my God, it's paying really?
You know, real good. Don't need to go do nothing else because that's paying.
Actually, I had another job.
You did? Because the club's at nighttime.
I work for my dad.
Okay, what did dad do?
So my dad has a shipping company. It's called Blended Families.
Say it again?
Blended Families.
Blended Families shipping company.
So we ship cars, basically large equipment.
Oh, he do big stuff.
Oh, he does big stuff.
He still right now?
Oh yeah.
I need to talk to Big Rob, then.
Oh yeah,
he does. Talk to Big Rob.
Really good. I mean, yeah, we they used to shipment of Teslas. They do a lot.
Okay.
They do everything.
Sure.
My brothers are in the business.
It's like I heard the name. What's the name again of it?
Blended Family.
Blended Family. It's like I heard it.
My brothers are taking over. So my dad is the head. So he's the top.
Big Rob, and we know Big Rob is doing.
My brothers are, you know, the chain effect. And then they're, you know, they like, hey, you know, their friend needs a job.
Right.
I got you a job.
Right.
No matter if you're a felon, no matter if you don't matter if you're gonna make it happen.
It's out of Houston?
Yeah.
For real?
Out of Houston.
Man, that's all
no matter
right.
what background you come from, just make sure you got your
CDLs?
yeah. Make sure you got all your and then my mother, she works for disability rights. She's an attorney for them. She does guardianship. She'll even help you.
Come on now.
How to get into the program.
What?
Yes, she
will. Damn Robinson, boy. Y'all better stop playing with them damn Robinsons. The Robinsons got you squared
away. The thing is, there's a lot of men out here.
Right.
Yeah, of course, like you've been in jail. Oh, yeah, great. You had a family, great. But you're not trash.
Right.
You can work. You can learn.
Right.
You can be something.
But let me ask you, hold up. Let me ask you this. What made your dad be like this?
My dad grew up really hard. He grew up in New York.
Oh, you're a New Yorker all day. You know what I'm saying? Shut up, tell right there.
He grew up in New York.
So he know how it go.
Oh yeah.
Big
Not
Rob
in
know
New York,
how it go.
New York in the 70s.
Oh yeah. So he grew up.
He grew up
in New York.
And then the only way to get out of there was go to school or go to the military.
Right.
And he grew up during the crack era. So and that's what it is.
Come on, man.
So he taught his kids, you gotta get out there.
You gotta make it happen.
Same for my mom. My not only my stepmom, but my biological mom. You gotta get out. You gotta grind. You gotta grind. No one's gonna hand you anything.
Right.
Go get it. It's yours.
What mama doing?
She's a nurse.
Shout out to that right there.
Memorial Herman.
She a Memorial Herman doing her thing.
Regina. Okay, Regina, I love you, girl.
Regina, stay. Keep the mask on.
Yes.
We ain't got time for that right
there. Yes, exactly. There you go.
Sick out there.
There you go.
Don't get sick. We don't need you doing that stuff right there.
Yes.
Okay, so Robinson Pops, he just, Rob, your biological mother, you know what I'm saying, your stepmother. It's just out of damn G unit right there.
We are a corporation.
For real. And see, now it's gonna bring to this conversation right here. Everybody used to laugh at LeVar Ball.
Oh, stupid. Y'all are stupid.
They used to laugh at LeVar Ball. That man just really believed in his boys. The man, he got behind his boys the way anybody would want somebody to get behind them.
Whenever you start your kids at a young age of a work ethic,
right?
They're here, and you can pour yourself something else. Here you go. The major thing is that whenever you teach your kids at an early age with the value of money and the value of working,
right,
it is vital because when they go into adulthood, they're thinking, I gotta work. I gotta fight.
Right.
No one's gonna hand it to me. I'm gonna starve if I don't go out there and get it.
Right.
And if I don't get it, somebody else is.
Well, that's so cool right there. And the thing he said, no, I'm good. And the thing he said was the other day, he was talking about, so many people do things as an individual. He named off some millionaires, or billionaires, whatever, right. Individuals. He said, but, he said, my family, he said, look at me, my wife, my sons. You know what I'm saying?
Right on. Right on.
We're a unit.
I'm country. Let's use my hands.
Well, shut up being country. You know what I'm saying?
Oh shit! I'm barefoot country. Ain't no country.
When you see a unit and you look at all the balls,
right
now they're building something, and to see what y'all are doing, you know, what I'm saying, different professions or whatever it is, but it doesn't matter. Everybody's successful. It doesn't matter. You know what I'm saying? Everybody's successful, and they're making sure that everybody's coming up.
Building generational wealth.
Come on, man. What?
Generational wealth. I think with especially with Black people, we need to think about that.
Mm-hmm.
We need to think about our generational wealth. We spend so much time trying to become a rapper. We need to think about investments. We need to think about buying properties. We need to think about longevity of our wealth.
Right.
Giving our generation, giving our grandbabies, our great grandkids.
Right.
What is it? The word. What is the word? I'm missing it.
Where does it go to?
No. Giving them making them trust fund babies.
Trust fund babies. Okay, got it.
You got white people being trust fund babies. Black people, we can do the same thing.
Right. Yeah, we can build. We can build. But to see you guys unit, you know what I'm saying? The Robinson unit, I'm gonna call it.
Oh, absolutely.
That's amazing.
Absolutely.
And a lot of people just won't do it.
My dad said when we were kids, my dad would talk about this business when we were kids. He would talk about it all the time.
I guarantee your daddy was he was a 92 series. I promise you.
92 series, explain.
No, because of what y'all doing, what he's doing.
Oh yeah.
He was in logistics.
Oh, big time.
In the Army. I'm talking he was in the Army.
Oh yeah,
he was in logistics.
Yeah. He was.
So that tells me he was 92.
My whole family was in the military.
Oh, okay then.
My whole family. My uncle was in Vietnam.
Okay. Okay, you know, so he come from a whole lineage
of military men. All the ones who did not go to the military was his generation, his kids.
Okay, got it. So everybody had that in them.
Everybody else did.
Right.
And so, but us kids, he wanted something different. He was like, okay, y'all, you got college. You got, if you don't want to go to college, some people are not made for college.
Right.
Go get you a trade.
Yeah.
There are so many trades out there. People don't realize how many trades are out there. That it's a 6-month program and you could be making $35,000 a year.
Right.
Not realizing it.
Right.
I mean, you go to your local community college. I mean, you'd be surprised how much money is out there.
Right.
Free money for you to go to school and become something. Nothing's better than walking across the stage and actually holding that degree in your hands. Nothing. I cannot describe the feeling that you will feel.
Right.
It's better than sex. It is like, I did it.
Right.
I accomplished
because
it.
You did do it. You know
I did do it.
You made that thing happen.
Exactly.
Right.
I survived. And now I'm part of the 50% of the world.
Right.
Because a lot of people don't have degrees. A lot of people don't have certificates. A lot of people don't have these licenses. So you are part of the small group of the world. So why not?
Right.
You know?
That's smooth. That's smooth. Okay, so time goes in.
Yeah.
Did you? So when did the fitness bodybuilding stuff come about? Was that during that time frame? Because I don't want to go that far.
It was further down.
It was okay. Cool. I don't want to get there yet. I don't want to get there yet.
Way further
down. So let's say your senior year at U of H. All right. So you done. You got your degree, but was it enough for you, or you say no? I need to either go back to school some more.
No, actually, I've always been a person that can't stay in one spot.
Okay.
I dream, so I'm like, okay, I can do this, I can do that, I can do this.
No limits.
No limits. Okay. I don't put limits on myself.
Right.
Why do that? Why do that? Like, you only put limits on yourself when you're in a deathbed.
Okay.
Whenever you're dying and you're like, I have nothing else to give.
Right.
I can't even walk or poop on my own. Like, why not? So up until this point, like, I've done many things. I've made bikinis for competitors. I sew. I taught myself how to sew.
So you taught yourself how to sew?
Yes.
This before you got into the whole bodybuilding.
Oh, no, I was in bodybuilding, and I was like,
so
I said it's expensive. I'm going to teach you how to sew, and I started sewing.
So what made so did you ever leave Houston?
So
as far as because you like to get away.
I did. So crazy Alicia.
Okay, go ahead now.
Her name is Raven. Okay, she drinks.
Okay. So, what Raven do?
Raven, oh God, she went up to Atlanta, to Buckhead, Atlanta.
Ooh, shout out to the Buckhead. You said you gonna go to Atlanta
with the guy, and I was all over the place.
Oh, Lord, hold up, Cupid got you.
Yes,
Cupid hit you in the
and then it was a year, and I was like, okay, it's something. Went to school. I finished school after that.
What? Out in Atlanta.
Yeah, just a weird hair in my ass. And I was like, I'm tired. I just want to go do something else.
Did you get tired of Atlanta?
I loved Atlanta.
You did?
It's Black Hollywood, baby.
I know, but you didn't get tired of it though?
I guess if I lived there full time, I probably would. You kind of. I was pulled back home.
Okay. Big Rob told you to come on back.
I know. My dad was like, live your life.
Okay.
Go live your life.
Go
live your life.
So what was it that brought you back?
I was ready to finish school.
I
was like, okay, I'm done.
Done with that thing.
Doing this, doing that, doing this.
Right.
Because I was in Vegas. I was dating another guy.
Hold on. So you left Atlanta, went to Vegas,
went to LA.
Raven did that.
Raven.
That damn Raven.
I didn't know her.
Okay.
She didn't know me. This is Roxanne. This is Rock. There's Raven over here. Raven's right here.
That damn Raven come out, boy. She be in Atlanta, Vegas. You know what I'm saying?
I spent, it was a little crazy.
How was Vegas? Shit. How was that?
I was in Red Rock. I was on the Strip. I was, I dated a guy that was an investment. He did investment properties.
Well, at least you were dating well.
Oh yeah.
At least your dating game was well. So but you had that much. No matter whether it was Raven or whatever, but you were not gonna.
My dad told me, he said, if you gonna bring anybody home, make sure they got some money in their pocket.
Right.
So the next guy I dated, which is the first guy I dated, like major guy I was like smitten with. He was the vice president of LA Fitness.
Okay, got it.
And so the next guy I dated,
at least he was working out. And shout out to him.
Yeah.
Shout out to him working out.
Southern region. He was the boss.
Yeah.
He was the boss. And so I dated another guy. He was, he had investment properties in.
Did you have a free membership?
Oh, yeah.
Okay, I didn't know how that worked.
I had a job offering too.
I didn't know if that worked.
I had a job offering. He's an amazing guy. He's an amazing guy. Like I have nothing bad to say about him.
And that's what I'm talking about.
I took a lot away from him. He was an amazing guy. So the next guy I dated, he was an amazing guy too.
Okay.
And he taught me a lot about investments.
Okay.
And he gave me investments.
Ooh.
And so he had investment properties in California and Vegas. And so he taught me, my dad told me about how to handle money, but he told me where to put money at. Okay, got it. And how to invest my money in places.
Okay. Placement.
So that was with him. And so, I made sure if I date, I make sure I date a man that's going to help me and I'm going to help him.
Right. Ooh. I like what you said, though. So you said not only that's going to help you, but that you can help him.
Yeah, it's not about looks.
Right.
It's like that man.
Thank you, man. Listen, I'm going to go ahead and tell you. I'm glad you said that because so many people are so caught up on this. Damn, it's about looks.
Oh my God, it is
because do you know looks are not like they don't really translate well with certain things. It don't.
You're infatuated for 6 months a year.
That's it. At most.
And so the thing is that with those relationships, I brought different things. I brought, love and support.
Right.
If he was like having a shitty ass day, I'm like, hey, I'm here to listen. You're like, what's going on, dude? Like, are you good?
Come on now.
Like, are you good? Like, are you actually good? Like, tell me about it.
And you meant it too.
I meant it. Like, I want to hear what you're saying. And so, or if we go to dinner. Okay, let me help you with this. Like, I'm meeting people during this time. Okay.
Right.
He has a lot more money than I do. Right. I'm going to help. I'm going to do it. I'm going to pay for it.
Right.
So I want to show him that I'm not here for his money. I'm here for his love. Come on now.
What?
I want, even though you make a lot, and I make him makes a lot of money. Yeah. So, like the travel, like do nice things, because he will treat me. That's a gift.
Right.
It's a gift for his gratitude of me, of my support of him. That's a gift. And so
you need to write a damn book or something. You know what I'm saying? Shout out to
it's my philosophy. It's my philosophy.
You better put it in an ebook or something.
And
I'm
so
trying to tell you.
A man that makes a lot of money He doesn't have one thing. He doesn't have love and support from somebody he actually physically loves. He has mama support.
Right.
He has family support.
Right.
He has friend support, but he doesn't have the physical touch.
Ooh, come on now.
And so the support of a woman, like I going back, provide and nurture.
Right.
A woman's job is to nurture. I might provide for myself, but I'm going to nurture you.
Right.
But if you're deserving of the nurturing,
ooh,
that's major too.
Okay. Girl, ebook. You know what I'm saying? Compliments of simply Alicia.
If you deserve it.
Right.
You know, take me out to dinner and buy me flowers. Simple things.
Right.
I don't care how much money you make, but flowers are serious. That means that you really thought about it. Like, you know what kind of flower I like.
Right.
That's serious. That's serious. I don't like just roses. I like lilies.
Right.
I like hydrangeas. I like calla lilies. Like I like a man that knows that. He needs a bouquet of that. It's like,
come on now. He done did some things.
Like my heart is like,
he done did some damn things.
Oh my God. So yeah, like that's beautiful. I don't care how much money. I've dated men that had lots of money.
Right.
I mean, lots of money.
Yeah.
But it's like the flowers was like,
that was the thing that did it.
I'm like, you know, shuddering inside now thinking about it.
And see, and that's the thing. One, really trying to get, you know, probably trying to get men to understand, or just people to understand.
A $1,200 pair of shoes.
Yeah.
That's like Valentine's Day. That's like Christmas.
Yeah, events and stuff like that.
Yeah.
But just that, I don't know. It's just that time of thinking.
Yeah, like a woman wants to feel protected.
Right.
We want to feel like we're the only woman in the room. We want to feel like we're on top of the fucking food chain.
Right.
We want to, my man bought me these shoes and you're like showing it off in the room.
Right.
At a party that he brought you to.
Right.
And it's like, oh my God, my man loves me.
Right.
You know, my man's so loyal to me. He loves me. But if you're deserving of the love,
if you're deserving of it,
and it's mutual, like I'm gonna buy you nice stuff too.
Right.
You not only buy me $1,200 pair of shoes, I'm buying you $1,200 pair of shoes.
But and you might have a case where some men don't even care about that.
No,
they
exactly.
don't even care. And like,
I bought you a shirt
because if you buy them something, like some people are this way. Yes. Some guys, and I know, you know, one of them, but somebody could buy me something very expensive, right?
Yeah, you're like,
and I like. Hey, you don't have, you know, you really you can get it. You really, hey, check this out. Give me some popcorn or something. You know what I'm saying?
Like my mama made
guilty.
oxtails, and this is how she made the oxtails.
Right,
and I want you to make these oxtails for me.
Yeah, I don't really care about that right there. You know what I'm saying? And you don't want to, but sometimes people can take it as you being rude, but
yes.
But this is what it's being rude.
Love language.
If you give it to me and I never wear it.
I'll be mad. I'll be like,
but that's why I
bought you that. That's $200.
But that's why I would rather be like, hey, let's go get some popcorn. Go take that back. Let's go get some
beautiful,
popcorn.
But see how flowers are beautiful to me. Popcorn is beautiful to you.
Right. You know, but I want you to save your money. Don't spend it on that because I'm not gonna wear it.
But that's the deepest part about love and relationships is the love language.
And people have to identify that. And just because they like that certain thing doesn't mean another person.
Yeah, like I'm a gift giver, so I like gifts in return. I like giving gifts, but also time. And communication is my love language.
That's mine. Time and communication.
Yeah.
That's it.
If you're like,
I don't care about nothing else.
The most beautiful thing is like, I don't care how much money you make.
Right.
If I remember, like, I dated this guy and he was, you know, he made a lot of money and he's an attorney, whatever. And the most beautiful thing he did for me was take me to a Rolling Stones concert.
Okay.
I was like, because I've always liked the Rolling Stones. I always liked them. I always liked their music. Mick Jagger's a Leo. I'm a Leo.
Right.
So I love them. And so that was amazing because I grew up watching and listening to the Rolling Stones with my dad.
Right.
When he took me there, it was like amazing. Whenever I had my other boyfriend, he was an angel. He took me to Disney World. I was like, oh, like Disney World. Like it was amazing because he was like, you've never been. Let me take you. Let me take you on a fun trip. I've been for cheerleading, but that was a work trip. It wasn't a fun trip for me.
But you know what? And it's gonna kind of go into what you just said because I'm listening to, you know, that's part of this too. I listen to your story. I listen to what you say, right? But you said it like so. Even the guys that you dated, right? You know what I'm saying? Let's just say they're well off, right?
Very well off, yeah.
Well, Did you know everybody cannot date a well-off guy?
Which is so sad.
Right. So
Which
the
is
question
so
the
sad.
question is this right here. Why do you think that is?
I think it's because of your own mindset.
Mm.
And it's a mindset. I really think it's a
Okay.
mindset. I think I think everybody has quality. But I think if you want to date a man that has what Kevin Samuels says, what is it called? High value man,
you know what I'm saying?
whatever.
You know what I'm saying? You're a 3 in your best.
You do it your best. So which is
Right.
which is not okay for him to say either.
It isn't.
It is not.
Because he's not a,
that's a
you know what I'm saying?
That's a
Right.
disgusting thing to
I
say.
haven't seen that much on him lately.
Because you know why? Because people were
What happened?
protesting it. People were
Oh, for real?
and I signed that protest.
Oh yeah, I haven't really seen him.
I
'Cause
actually
the moment he
signed
would
it.
pop up some type of way, I don't follow him, but he would just pop up on.
So,
But I don't see
He's
him
the
like
worst.
that more.
He is the poison to mankind. He's a poison to men. He's a poison to black men.
Yeah,
Because black men are sacred.
Yeah,
y'all are sacred. Y'all are sacred. And don't break their sacrecy of a black man.
Right. I know
and that's
right.
what he's doing is breaking it. And so we've let me not get into that.
Yeah, no problem.
And so
what do you think it is that
I think a lot of women
they can't.
It's holding yourself as a high value woman.
Ooh.
It's like knowing what you are.
Uh-huh.
It's like a lot of women are like, I like the whole, and then as well to my girlfriend. Shout out to Courtney.
Yeah, they're Courtney. Where you at, Courtney? Where you at, Courtney?
Courtney, baby, I love you.
Where you at, Courtney?
I love you. I love you.
That's your homegirl that was with you?
That's my homegirl, yes.
The one with you tonight?
Yes, baby. She is the
Goddamn, shout out to
G's,
Courtney.
everything, all day, every day. So what was I getting to? So high value man. So the thing is that a lot of women, we were like accepting like this whole like I'm a side chick or take his money.
Right.
And these high value men are smart. They didn't get to where they are being stupid.
Right.
I'ma take it. Your $1,000 is pennies. No, let me rephrase that. Real. That's circus peanuts, which are the candies you get for $1 at the dollar store.
Right.
That's circus peanuts to that man.
Right.
That $1,000 is literally a small 2% of his investment portfolio.
Right.
So when you say that to a man, I need my rent paid. I need he's gonna think that you are the lower bottom. My mama says you don't want to be the low hanging fruit, because low hanging fruit is already rotting off the tree and it hits the ground as a rotten apple. No high value man's gonna grab an apple from the ground.
Right.
He's gonna reach to the highest top of the tree.
Yeah.
And he's gonna grab that apple. Yeah. The shiniest, prettiest, juiciest apple.
Right. But there's a behavior in that though.
There's a behavior.
There's a behavior in that up the top of the tree.
When you're over here like, and yes, I like to take my shots. I do. Okay. I like to have fun. And yes, I'm a fun time girl.
Right.
But I like to you have to hold yourself to a standard. And women, we have a standard. We hold ourselves to. That's why we have so many different things in our head, like I'm not good enough. I'm not, because you have a value you're holding yourself up to.
Right.
Now, girl, get up there.
Right.
What are you doing? Get your ass up there. Why are you over here?
Right.
Get up there. That man that tells you, come over to my house for a appointment. Baby, you gotta work in the morning.
Right.
You don't need that time. And guess what? You're horny. Yeah, I get that, girl. But guess what? That's a feeling that you're having, but that's a low frequency.
It is.
Baby, you are up here. You're not down there.
That's right. Girl, go in the bathroom, type yourself off, come back out and see if you feel the same way. See if you feel the same way.
Exactly.
You know, because I tell the guys, I'm like, yo,
guys
if you think you really on it, yo, go in the bathroom, hit yourself off.
Exactly.
And come back out and see if you feel the same way.
And remember who you are.
See if you feel the same way. And I guarantee you won't.
And
because
remember
it was a feeling at the moment.
It was a feeling that you were
feeling
having.
At the moment. Right.
You're conditioned to think that I'm supposed to have this person. No, you don't.
Right.
You do better on your own, honey.
Yeah.
You do better by yourself. Right. So women, we need to remember that. Stop. I'm gonna get this check. No, but you can check on your own.
Right. And then sometimes they run up on the guy who is not, sex doesn't do it for him.
Exactly.
That is not his calling.
High value man.
He like
a high value
girl,
man.
Stop wagging.
Exactly.
I don't have time for that. Stop,
a high value man is always gonna think like that.
Right.
He says, "Oh, I can get that anywhere."
Anywhere.
He says,
that's easy right there.
I ain't getting anywhere.
Because
now high value man.
After that, what can we talk about?
Your body is not how you lead.
Right.
Your mind.
That's it.
Your mind leads it.
But still,
your conversation leads it.
But it's still like that, and that's the sad thing about
sad.
it. It's like
y'all. It's pathetic.
And I'm gonna prove a point. You know what I'm saying? I'm gonna keep it real.
Okay.
Prove a point.
I'm hearing you.
So it's like I can guarantee you 100%, and like I showed you when on my Instagram, I said, look at that walk right there, right? I said, look at the views on that. Now, I guarantee you, they wouldn't even thought the conversation would have. Now they didn't know what I knew.
A lot of men.
Listen, they didn't know what I knew. You know what I'm saying? Because I was right there beside you. You know what I'm saying? I was talking to you. So I know how you talk. Yes. I know how you move. You feel what I'm saying? And I'm sitting here like, yeah, that's gonna be yeah, because they're gonna be thinking one thing.
Sex.
They're gonna think one thing. And
we know sex.
Right, you know what I'm saying? And we know that's just what it is.
It's Instagram.
But the thing about it, it's so beautiful though.
Yes. When
you can put the person out here, and then next thing you know, they're talking. And they're like, damn.
Wait, who is that?
Where all that shit come from? You know
I'm scared. Who is that?
You get what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And so what it does is, to me, it shows, man, you can have women that look a certain way, and you don't have to think this about them.
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying?
Exactly.
And it shows that young girl who's looking like that, hey,
she got way more than that.
I got more than just that there.
She may be sexy. Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Be sexy.
And women, I think all women need to be sexy.
Come on now.
Have your walk,
Come on
girl.
Now. What?
Wake up in the morning and be like, damn, I look good.
Hey.
And guess what? You're gonna walk in that same energy, and that man's that high value man.
What?
It's gonna see him when you walk in the restaurant. He gonna see when you walk into the store.
What?
He be like, who is that? I've had a guy ask me, who are you?
Because you just brought it in there.
Because I don't need you.
Ooh.
I pay my own rent.
Ooh.
I pay my own bills.
Right.
I like you because you're a high value man. You can teach me something. You have a business. I want to learn about your business. What can I do to help you?
Right.
Because I already have my thing going.
Right.
But I think I can add a little bit to
add something to you. Oh, come on now. That's what the Beyonce said. Take me to the, you know what I'm saying? How the song upgrade you?
Upgrade? What is it?
Bring me in. What she say something about
let's Google this.
Let's go. We gotta get them lines together because she said that right there. Now.
And that's in that song.
Oh man, she said a whole bunch.
In that walk,
she dropped some balls.
I think of that automatically.
Oh, so you channeled your inner Beyonce on that right there?
Absolutely. Naomi Campbell. Naomi Campbell. Upgrade you. Let's see. Upgrade.
Oh, she did her thing in that, and that walk was for
upgrade you. So let's see, upgrade you lyrics. She says, "Talk your shit." It's the first. It's a first line. What does she say?
I can do for you.
You need
what Martin did for the
people. Wait, let's get to that. Hold on. Let's get
right there. She said, well, let's break them down though. I can do for you.
She said, anything you cop, I can split the bill.
Come on now.
Beyonce.
Whatever you get, baby. Listen, you ain't gotta do that all yourself. I got you.
Beyonce,
I bring this with me.
You know,
hold on. We got a couple more lines on that.
She got the whole damn song. Flip it to a new page. Partner, let me upgrade. She said, partner. Let me upgrade you.
Get to the part where she said you take it to the meeting.
Hold on. Let's get to it. Where's the meeting?
Where she gonna compliment the deal?
She says, I see your hustle. With my hustle, I can keep you. Focus on your focus. I can feed you. God,
come on now.
Shit, man. Damn. She says, you need a real woman in your life that looks good on you.
Ooh.
It looks good.
It looks good on you.
Says taking care of home. Taking care of home.
Say it again.
Taking care of home.
Okay.
Still fly. That looks good. That's a good look.
Come on.
That's a good look.
Come on now.
I can help you build your accounts.
Ooh.
That's a good look, baby. That's a good look. Better yet, hook the look. Believe me, ladies, that's a good look. She says, when you're in a big meeting for meals,
what you gonna
that's
do?
a good look. She says, you take me just to compliment the deal. She says,
Come on now.
she says, close the deal with me.
Come on now.
You may have your own business. You may be working 9 to 5.
Listen, I'm gonna make
but she says,
I'm gonna
guess
make it,
what?
I'm gonna make it right.
I'm inside. I'm protecting the home
Yeah,
too,
right.
but I'm nurturing your home.
I got your back.
I got your back.
Don't even worry about it.
Don't worry about it.
Don't look over your shoulder.
Don't look over your shoulder.
You're gonna see my eyes.
You're gonna see me.
Come on now.
You're gonna see me.
Ooh.
Even with him cheating, lying. She says, I'm gonna stand by you.
She went through it.
She says, that's my man.
She made an album on his ass.
Stand by him.
She made an album on his ass.
Stand by him. But you know what?
But
he asked her to make the album.
So she can get it out.
Exactly.
Therapeutic.
Boom.
Put it on out there, girl.
Boom.
Do what you got to do.
Boom.
Because I got you.
Boom.
Come on now.
So you don't need a man. So these girls, girls, I'm telling y'all, these sugar daddy things, these things like that is great. It's cool for the meantime, for the shoes, for the bags, for the Instagram. But baby, you're thinking of longevity. You're thinking of longevity. You want this man. You want to be married to him. That's your dream life, right? Guess what? You got to be his equal part because he can find that anywhere. Build you first.
Everybody get on the plane.
Yeah, exactly.
Any girl can get on the plane.
Exactly.
Because as soon as you say no, guess what? Somebody else gonna be on the plane.
Bam.
As soon as you say you can't come, guess what? Somebody else gonna be on the plane.
A man, I learned from my dad said, an unavailable woman is a woman a man will always chase.
Ooh. Say it one more time. Big Rob. Big Rob. I gotta holler at Big Rob. Big Rob, he got too much stuff. He be coming out. I
remember I was 15 and I brought my first boy home.
Okay.
And my dad came outside. My dad it was a requirement.
Oh yeah, so they couldn't bring him.
Yeah, I couldn't bring him home unless my dad meets him. So my dad came outside.
My house.
He made barbecue that day. He came licking his fingers.
Yeah.
He made sure my brothers came outside first.
Okay.
They were all looking at him.
Okay, he sent the young lions out first.
Yeah, and he came outside licking his fingers. You're Chris, right?
Right.
That's what he said. And he says, yes, sir. He says, I like the word, sir. He says, bring her home by 10:30. If later than that, you can't see her.
You can't cut it off.
I'm gonna cut you off. I'm gonna cut you off. Damn. And my mom told him to do it. Both my stepmama and my mama. My mamas, they both told him. They both told him.
You the only girl?
I am the baby girl.
Okay.
I'm the baby girl.
So they protective of that.
Oh, my brothers.
They don't play.
I wasn't allowed to date boys in high school. I didn't have I went to homecoming with my brothers.
Well, that's the right thing to do. You know what I'm saying? That's how it's supposed to be. That's how it's supposed to be. Ain't nobody going there.
I danced with my brother at homecoming.
Ain't nothing wrong with that. They did the right thing. That's what's supposed to happen.
Sad.
That's what's supposed to happen.
Okay, well, that's what happened. So whenever you want a high value man, but you gotta look at yourself as a high value woman
first.
And then two, when men are like, let's go out for drinks. No. I'm a dinner woman.
Ooh.
So I want to go to dinner.
Not no balls with you.
Because when you're drinking, your inhibitions go down.
Yep.
You're not on guard. You can't protect yourself.
Right.
So as a woman, we need to think about that. I'm a dinner woman.
Right.
A high value woman goes to dinner. I like to eat, baby.
Right.
I don't want to drink. You want my clothes off.
Go to the bar.
I know you want to sleep with me.
Look, we're going to the bar.
Yeah,
hey, come on, girl. We're going to the bar.
I know you want to touch me.
You go to the bar with your girls.
Exactly. My girls.
Your girls go to the bar. Y'all
turn up.
Go dance in that damn protective circle.
Okay. Go Coco.
That protective circle that nobody can penetrate.
But if I'm out with you and I don't know you, you don't know me.
Right.
Let's get on a level here.
Right.
And let's talk.
Well, you putting that game out here on their ass tonight.
Let's talk.
You putting that game on them tonight.
Let's talk.
You're going to have some people change their minds. They're going to be like, listen, I don't go to the bar no more. Yeah, I'm a dinner girl.
Because here's the thing. Is that we all want the ending. We all want the happy end. We all want the picket fence.
Right.
But we need to be each other on the same level.
Right.
So if you want conversation without having alcohol involved, have dinner.
Come on.
And you'll really know if they're made for you.
And you will. And
you will.
And you will.
You'll know a person when they're sober.
People, they meeting them jokers out there at the bar. And they're
like, I don't want to date. I don't want to do this.
Yeah.
That all men are this and this and that. No, it's not true.
Right.
It's that you're not setting values for yourself.
Get into the setting.
Girl, you are up here. Girl, you're not down here.
Right.
You're up here. My mama called it, Regina Robinson, she called it an ice house woman.
Ooh.
You don't want to be an ice house woman. Those are the ones that's a bar fly that hangs out at the bar and goes home with the man if he buys enough drinks. He buy her some fried chicken wings and some drinks.
Get a little.
He can have whatever. Flats. He can have with flats. He can have whatever poontang he want. But you want to be the steak and dinner. You want to be the steak and 48. You know that you want to be the Gatsby woman. You want to be the mad woman. You want to be the 13 kind of woman.
Oh.
But you're not giving him no cat on the first night.
Right.
You want him to know you here.
Right.
You want him to know you here. If you want to be taken serious.
Right.
Here and here.
Yeah, you can't be giving that stuff off like that.
Yeah, girl.
First night, no
but here's the thing. Dress in your sexiest dress, girl.
Put it on so he'll know what's there.
Beyonce said freakum dress.
Come on now.
But
so he'll know.
You're not going home and take your own car, girl.
There you go.
Your own car. Drive over there. Uber if you're having drinks.
Right.
But like he's like, hey, you want to go out there after hours? Oh no, I gotta go home. I have to work in the morning.
Right.
And he's gonna be like, I gotta get to know this girl.
Right.
I need her in my life. And he's gonna chase you.
I am. I'm gonna have to. Tony said timestamp that. You know what I'm saying? 125, baby. 125. That's what that was. That was powerful.
A man is simple. A men are simple, but men get bored. So they want something to chase.
Ooh, say it again.
They want something to chase. He said, I gotta have her.
Let me ask you this right here. I'm just gonna ask you now.
Go ahead.
And I know your man, they accepted you however you were. But do you have a bonnet on your head all the time?
Always.
You know what I'm saying? In the house with him?
You know, yeah.
All the time.
No wig. Little braids, baby. Not the Bow Wow braids. Yeah.
He had the butt weeks on him.
I had the little leg.
Right.
Butt week. But the thing is that I would wear my natural hair. Right. Because I want the man to see me in my natural form.
Right. And I feel the natural. Listen, I love the natural.
Look, baby, get your curl cream out.
Yeah.
Get the curl. Take that wig off, girl. I know your skin need a break, baby. I know. That glue is ruthless. Especially during summertime, baby. Put the braids in. Bring it to a condo, baby. Bring it all the way back. Because get you some curls, Papa. Because bring it all the way back. Bring it back to the ships, baby. Bring it back to motherland.
The ships. He said bring it back. He said bring it back to the ship.
Because the motherland, we got the curls. The ship, we got the little doo-doo braids, girl. So bring it back. Bring it back.
Man.
Bring it back.
Oh, really? Okay. All right, Tony. All right. Man, where you at? You in that truck? Where you at, Tony?
Where you riding to, Tony? Where you riding to, baby?
You in the truck? You out there on the road,
man?
Where
you riding to?
Tony, big dog right there. You know what I'm saying?
My brother on the road too.
Oh yeah.
So he's California, Colorado,
they're rolling.
Utah. My dad sent him out.
Hey,
he said, "Go get that money.
Go get that bread."
He said, "Y'all want to work? Go ahead and go get it."
Man,
my brother bought his fiance. They just got approved for a house.
What?
And that's how you do it. Whenever you get a high value man, he gonna do for you.
He gonna do.
But you got to make sure you got to prove your value.
Right.
There's a lot of pretty faces out here. A lot of beautiful women.
We saw that that night at the thing.
I mean, I was like,
but it was nice looking everybody. It was nice looking guys. It was nice looking women.
I said,
it was a bunch of nice looking people.
I mean, the women.
Yeah, the women had it.
I said,
hands
Kelsey.
Down. Hands down.
Kelsey, where you put them at?
I'm like,
I said, Coco, where you bring me to?
You don't know nothing but bad women.
I was trying to get me a girlfriend.
Listen, I asked Kelly, I said, you got any ugly friends?
Baby, she had my heart.
You hang around anybody not
She came in that white dress, had my heart beating fast. I said, I had tears in my eyes. I said, white dress. And then she came back. With the romper on. I said, the romper.
And killed it. You know what I'm saying?
And Hollywood, like, eat over here. I said, how do you not see this? He's like, that's my girl.
That's a girl.
That's my baby. So when you see that.
And you saw it in his eyes, too. Tell me that boy ain't hit. He smacked.
Baby was sparkling.
He smacked.
He was.
And this is what people don't get about.
You know, when your eyes are glittering, like when you have the start, like a Disney movie.
and this is what a lot of people don't get with him, right? They see him, and they'll think
he's a dazzling person.
Yeah, 100%.
He's dazzling.
He's dazzling.
He is.
You know what I'm saying? You got to give it to him. You know what I'm saying? 100%. As a guy, you got to give it to him.
You got to give credit where it's due.
You got to do it. But
amen.
No, we talk a lot. You know what I'm saying? We talk a lot one-on-one. And But what he shows, that's what he is. You know what I'm saying?
That's what I got from him.
He just want to help people.
And he likes to have, but it's like whenever you have fun, there's 2 levels of fun.
Mm-hmm.
You got your pretend fun,
Right.
fake fun,
Right.
like let's just do it for the looks, for the pictures.
Right.
And you got your out, like you're downright, we having fun, we living life kind
Right.
of fun.
Right.
And the most powerful thing during that time, during that party,
Mm-hmm.
was he said to her, "I got you."
Mm-hmm.
Whenever he said that, I said, "Oh Lord, black love."
Yeah.
I said, "That's right.
Yeah.
I got you." And not only that, I seen his sister involved with her.
Yeah.
He had his first baby's mother
Mm-hmm.
involved. His daughter was there.
Right.
Friends from him, from her. So it wasn't just a birthday party. It was a family
Definitely.
unit.
Definitely.
And then anybody who was outside
Mm-hmm.
became family.
Family. Yeah.
And so that's black folks. But
Right.
that's a good-hearted,
Right.
positive energy.
Right.
And when you involve yourself with people like that,
Yes.
it will make your life fruitful.
Come on now.
Your life will be fruitful. It will be so fruitful. You can garden it and make
Right.
wine out of it.
Right.
Like that's how you make wine.
No, it is, and I'm telling you, it's all genuine, and it's real.
Real shit.
And I'm talking about what he feels for that girl. And,
Lord have mercy.
Like he don't play with it. Like
He
you know how
doesn't.
some people say they'll die for somebody. Like he really would die for that girl.
Yes.
He would die for
But
that girl.
it's like mutual.
Oh, it is, and she feels like and this is what I see. You know, what I'm saying, even talking to her, you know what I'm saying?
Because she could, like I said, high value man.
Oh yeah, she could do what she want to do. She could do what she wants to do. And she handles her business.
That's an example. Let's
handles
if
her
we want to
business.
put examples out there.
Yeah.
That's an example.
Right.
She can get it on her own, baby.
Easy.
A show can he.
Easy. Definitely.
But whenever they come together,
ooh, come on now.
that's a corporation.
All day long.
That's Apple. That's
day long.
Amazon.
All day long.
Without the divorce.
Right.
Not Amazon's divorce. But we ain't gonna put that out there in the universe. Right. But that's a corporation.
It is.
That's a Tesla moment.
Yeah.
So I stress this high value. Ladies, we can shake our ass, we can drink if we want with our girls, and we out with our posse. I like to call it the Rat Pack.
That damn killer circle.
The Rat Pack, you know, with a Z. But whenever you are out dating,
right?
Remember who you are.
Well, let me share this with you, right? So this is what I love, right? So the night before, I think it was the night before. So I took Kel and some of my girlfriends and his sister, and I took them out, you know, in the sprinter, and so they went to clubs.
Right.
And you know, I always say this thing with women of value, right? That's what I call it. The thing with women of value.
It's a big difference.
Yes, it's a huge difference.
You can see
it's the way they carry themselves. They can drink, it don't even matter. But it's the way they carry themselves.
They gonna twerk, they gonna pop it.
All of that.
But they gonna look and see who else is watching. They be like, mm-mm.
Right. And they're gonna let you know, baby. Now, and they're gonna smile at you. They're gonna smile at, okay, baby. You know what I'm saying? Somebody try to run up on them. They know how to talk to dudes. They know how to flush them off and not be rude. They know how to do all this stuff, right? And then they going back home and going back. But then, there are those groups. And it's those groups, right?
I do.
The other value.
Like, I'm going to twerk. We gonna get
right.
it. And
that's
it's
right.
like, baby.
My twerking tonight is going to break everybody down in here. Well, whoever breaks down, like, that's probably not who you really want.
That's the low-hanging fruit. The low-hanging apples.
So to watch them that night, and as they were getting out, I'm helping them out of the van, and they getting back in and going to different clubs and stuff like that. I just really had a respect for all of them because they really carried themselves in a way that was just like amazing.
That's right.
It was amazing. And
dress sexy, baby. Have your titties, have your booty out. My mama said that the 3 B's.
They were dimes.
Belly, booty, and boobs.
All of it was out.
Have it out.
But they had it out. But there was
they have that. They have that restraint.
It was a thing. Yeah, it was a thing to it.
Like, baby, we don't do that.
And guys knew it. Guys even knew it.
They know
guys knew it.
It's an aura that you carry.
Right.
Like the walk, you carry that aura.
Right.
I'm fun.
Right.
I like to drink. I like to have me
Right.
some fun. But the aura that you carry
That's
is how a
what's
man is going to treat you.
Definitely.
When you like,
Definitely.
let's get some crawfish and I'm going to twerk.
Right.
No. You at the 2. You want to be at the 10, baby.
Right.
You want him, if let's be real, you want him to pay your bills, baby. That's your goal, right?
Right.
He ain't gonna pay your bills. He gonna pay
for the night.
He gonna for the night.
For the night.
He gonna pay Brianna's bills because Brianna going to college. Brianna trying to make something out of herself. Brianna's respectful.
Right.
Brianna he can bring to a gala.
Right.
Brianna he can bring him around
to a gala.
A gala. He can bring to a party. He can bring around his colleagues.
Oh, colleagues.
We don't say work associates. We say colleagues. We want to be
not
real.
His boys at work, but his colleagues.
His associates.
You know what I'm saying? Right.
Events.
Right.
He can bring you to a charity event. He can bring you to the Red Ball, which is a heart association gala. He could bring you there, which is a $250 plate.
But some of them are never go to a ball anyway.
Girl, no, actually, I recommend women, even Black women, go to galas.
Right.
Go.
But I'm saying they probably wouldn't meet somebody that goes to those things.
No, you won't.
Most
especially if you're holding yourself at this crawfish,
right?
Cocktail level.
Right.
That's why I said, don't go out for cocktails. Go out for dinner.
Right.
You are a gala girl.
So what do you?
A ball girl.
So what do you tell young girls who? I know you've caught 1 or 2 of them out there.
My baby sister.
What do we tell them?
I say, I aim for the stars. I say, don't go out for drinks. You go out for dinner.
Right.
And he has taken you on a proper date.
Right.
You're not. And I say sex a month. Wait a month.
Give them time.
And you can have touch, kiss.
Oh yeah.
Feeling, they call it first, second, third base, in the 70s and 60s.
Damn right.
Go back to it.
Damn third now.
Because he's courting you. He's going to court you because you are a high value woman.
Right.
You work a 9 to 5. You bust your behind to make sure that you are on top.
Right.
Because he's on top. You are already on that level. So you're trying to make sure your ship is not passing through the night.
Right.
You are facing that ship for battle. So hold yourself there.
Right.
And if he can't meet you, if he can't take you out for dinner, you'd be like, oh no, sweet. And the best way to say is, oh no, darling, I'm not a drink kind of girl. I'm a dinner kind of girl.
Right.
And this is a place I like to go to. And if you can't do that, then I'm not the girl for you, but respectfully, I wish you luck. Because guess what? A week later, somebody else like him is going to come along.
Definitely.
For sure.
That's so thing. So now, you got into this, was it fitness first or bodybuilding?
Fitness.
It was fitness first.
So I've always been in fitness.
Okay.
My whole life.
So I'm talking about for the competition thing.
Bodybuilding. Actually, I had a boyfriend.
Okay, let's talk about that now. So he was already throwing them weights up.
Yeah, he was like, why don't you compete?
Right.
Because I was always in the gym. I work out 5 days a week.
Okay, right.
And so I run 3 days a week.
Yeah.
I run 6 miles a day.
Yeah.
And so
shout out to that.
I run 6 miles a day.
I did an army, but
especially after work, I have to run 6 miles a day.
Your dad still run?
Yeah, I still run to this.
No, say does your dad still run?
No, he had a double hip replacement.
Oh, did he? Get him on hips. Was he jumping out of planes?
Huh?
Was he jumping out of planes? Was he airborne?
No, he wasn't airborne.
Okay.
He just my dad had a trucking business and he worked for Glacier, which is a distribution company.
The water.
Yeah.
Okay.
And so he was up and down. So it's just like many years on his hips. He did trucking, and so of course, he had a double hip replacement and double hip knee replacement.
Oh, okay.
And so but he was playing basketball up until that time.
Okay.
And so I run every day. So I had a boyfriend, and he was like, "I think you'll be really good on stage." And he was a good-looking guy.
So this is the LA fitness guy?
No, it was further down. All
right.
Like years down the line.
All right.
And he was like, why don't you get Pete? Because he did like male modeling and stuff like that. Right. Like he did like Express and stuff like that. And so I was like, okay, like competing. Okay, well, all right. Well, I work on anyways.
Right.
And so I did natural bodybuilding, which is Muscle Mania. And so I didn't even do my first show. I was competing for it. And I was like, you know what? I don't feel like I want to compete there. I want to compete in more of a stronger organization. So
you ain't gonna go. My mom would go take a step up.
Well, so 2 years passed.
Okay, got it.
And so 2 years passed, and I was like, I'm ready. And so I met a coach named John Sherman, which is the head of NPC Texas.
Okay.
He's a head judge, the head honcho.
So he know what
Shout out to John Sherman. John Sherman, I'm shouting you out. The boss.
Right.
The boss.
So he know what to look for. He know what to
train. He knew what to train. He knew what to tell you. He knew what to do in the industry. Like he knew because he was in Olympia. He was USA. The winner, the overall winner. Like this guy.
Oh, so he competed before.
This guy has a lineage. Like he's a legend.
What's his name again?
John Sherman.
Look at his ass up.
One of the best coaches. If anybody wants to do bodybuilding, I'm honestly one of the best coaches. By far.
Damn John Sherman.
If anybody, I say Team Atlas and John Sherman are the two people I think people should go to. Okay. And here's why, because he knows the industry. He knows the industry from when it started. That's where it started. And you should invite him on your show. Honestly, he's a badass coach.
He's here?
Yeah, he's here in Houston. He has a gym in Bel Air. Beautiful gym.
Okay, it's right around the corner.
Beautiful gym. He's right around the corner. Beautiful gym. Great guy.
Oh, he's a big dude.
I mean, he's still big.
You know what I'm saying? I'm looking at the damn picture.
It's like ridiculous. So he coached me and he taught me not only the outs of bodybuilding, but the ins of bodybuilding. And so I was like, okay. And so the first show I did, I got 5th place. And I was like, that's not good enough. And John was like, oh, you could do better than that. I came back next show, I got 1st place.
What?
Yeah, 1st place.
Come on, no, what?
Next show, 1st place. Next show, overall. And he pushed me.
So you was a pro?
I haven't gone pro. So this year, I'm thinking about returning back.
Man, gonna put that pro on ass.
I am. I'm going.
Hey, she going pro. We ain't got time to play with her.
I am BB pro. So I'm going back. I'm returning back in January. It's actually when I'm starting back. What? And I'm considering going back to John Sherman because I trust him. I trust him. He is the best coach.
He got his own classic too.
Oh yeah.
I'm trying to see him, but I see the people doing the classic.
He's an animal. His wife, Virginia. John is, you know how you have Apple where they had, Steve Jobs was like the inventor. He came out, he talked, but he had a side guy, right? He had a side guy. So John is the talking. He's like the piece. He's the show. Everyone knows him. He's the judge. He is John Sherman,
right?
But he has Virginia Sherman who's doing the show.
Yeah.
Yes, John. Yes, it's very simple guy. And when you meet him, he's.
But his wife coming out there. She's the headliner.
She's simple too.
She's the headliner.
No, but she's the one who puts a show together. Who gets the people together, who gets the badges together, so she's the background. He's the face. He's the athlete. He's the coach. He's the judge. He's the Steve Jobs, right? And so they are working piece together.
Right.
And I appreciate him as a coach because he'll give it to you straight.
Right.
He'll hurt your feelings, but he'll get you on the right path.
That's gonna get you on the right path, though.
He'll get you on the right path. And so whenever I started competing, like I have trophies that I have trophies from bodybuilding that compare to my cheerleading trophies. They don't have the diamond ring. I don't have the diamond ring.
Right.
But compare trophies as an adult.
So because you already understood discipline anyway.
Oh yeah.
From running. So, from gymnastics. So really probably getting into this, you understand food, discipline,
water,
and intake and stuff like
this is the first time I'm drinking alcohol since the day you saw me. I went out to Austin maybe this past weekend to have wine.
Right.
But like I normally don't drink alcohol.
Right.
Because I'm consuming water because, of course I wasn't deep into it, but now I'm thinking about getting back into computing.
Okay,
now.
got
I'm thinking about it.
Got it. So, but just normally every day though, like you don't really just eat bad anyway.
No,
right?
My mornings start off with oatmeal. 4 eggs, egg whites.
Right.
And then a cup of berries.
Right.
And then my midday snack is usually a protein, which is 4 to 6 ounces. And then I'll do a veggie with it. And then lunchtime is a carbohydrate, which is 6 ounces of carbohydrates, 4 ounces of protein. And then, of course,
so you know what you eating.
Oh, yeah.
So you know your food.
I know my food. And I think a lot of people get the misperception of diet. Like, I have to eat. And I hate when people are like, oh, I know I don't eat like that. But you can eat like that. You can.
Right.
You can have your turkey leg hut. You can have your Mickey D's, but it's moderation. It's like, so if I know I have to eat 28 grams of protein.
Okay.
And I have to eat 16 grams of carbohydrates and a cup of veggies, right? I go to a restaurant, I can have that. I can have a spinach dip because in a spinach dip, you're going to have 34 grams of fat. 6 grams of protein.
Right.
So those are your macros you have to work with. You're doing math in your head.
Okay.
You can have these things.
Right.
But moderation. That's the key.
Yeah. That's what kill everybody. That's what kill everybody right there.
Turkey leg hut. The calories in turkey leg hut is 1,200 calories from one leg, which is pretty good. That's and the sodium level is kind of high because it's a turkey leg. It's the salt and they use, to flavor it. But if you have your turkey leg hut, remember, you're having 1,200 calories. That's your whole meal for the day if you're competing.
Let's see, it's the rest of that stuff just slapped on there.
But if you're just a normal everyday like me, your turkey leg hut is going to be your dinner. So don't have a carb with it.
Right.
If you can have your turkey leg hut, go get you one. Go get you a head, girl. But have the corn with it. Don't have your carb with it. Have a corn with it. Have a salad with it. If you want a cocktail, get you a cocktail. Have your turkey leg, but don't have a carbohydrate with it because right now you're consuming an empty carb. You don't want to put.
But see, I think half of it is just the education of it. A lot of people don't understand. They don't understand.
And it's
that piece of it.
Body. Go get a blood test done. Go see a nutritionist.
Right.
See what you're allergic to, because you never know. You can be allergic to peanut butter and not even realize it. You cannot realize it. I did not realize that broccoli was causing my belly to bloat. I love broccoli, but it causes my belly to bloat because so guess what? I switched broccoli for cauliflower. I need my fiber.
Right.
I love my trees, but I'm gonna do something that doesn't have as much coloring in it.
Got it.
If I want to do protein, I get bored of chicken. So I'll do ground turkey. But the ground turkey, that's 98%, 99%. If I want to do beef, I'm not just doing beef, I'm doing grass-fed beef.
Right.
I'm doing sirloin steak. Your steak doesn't need to have white lines. White lines means fat.
Right.
Red lines mean straight protein.
Right.
Have your steak. Eat your steak. Enjoy your steak.
Right.
Because guess what? You're putting that in your body and it's creating muscle.
Right.
It's burning that fat that you hate around your belly, you hate around your love handle, you hate around your butt. That steak is burning that fat. Believe it or not, that butter on that steak is burning that fat too.
What?
Have you ever heard of bulletproof coffee? Bulletproof coffee has 1 to 2 tablespoons of grass-fed butter or ghee in it.
And that's what people drink it every day.
Drink it before they work out.
Right.
CrossFit competitors drink bulletproof coffee.
Do you think working out on the empty, they ain't trying to get no tips and nothing like that?
Well, no, I'll give you tips. I'll give you tips.
Is working out on an empty stomach a smart thing?
I love it. It's called fasting. It's called fasting training.
But are you going to get the energy that you need, though?
You'll be surprised. I have the most energy when I'm fasting training. So as an athlete, you usually do. Because your conditioning is so high.
Okay.
But I would say black people, black folks, listen up. we do better whenever we're on an empty stomach and we're training, believe it or not.
Right.
Yes, if you're doing like heavy conditioning, like sprinting,
Right.
I wouldn't recommend super like no food.
Okay.
Maybe something on your stomach, just a tiny bit to kind of help you burn it quickly.
Right.
But I recommend empty stomach. You'll burn fat better. You'll be more shredded.
Right.
If you eat, you're putting that onto your muscles. Your muscles are feeding off of the carbs and the protein that you just ate, the sugar, the insulin. So if you're empty, your body's feeding on what you ate yesterday.
Okay.
So yesterday's food is being burned. Okay. It's not used as fat at this point.
Right.
It's not even fat. It's turning into a protein at this point.
Right. So people that have the issue where, let's say, they're watching the scale.
Stop.
And so
put
they'll
your
be
scale in the closet.
They'll be, let's just say if it's a young female, let's just say if she's 122 pounds, right? And
shouldn't be looking at the scale.
But I'm just saying if that's not her normal weight, I'm just saying that she gained weight. But what's the number? What's a high number for a woman?
I am 122, 100 on my heaviest weight. Right now, I'm 125.
Okay, but when you're muscular,
I'm muscular.
So that's weight.
That's muscle.
Right. So it's muscle. So it's gonna be heavier, right?
I think a woman at 5'1", 5'2" should be 125 to 130 pounds.
Okay, so let's say if she's 145 pounds, right?
Which is sexy weight.
And true, but it just says her thing is she knows her curves are blah blah the what she trying to do. Summertime body she trying to get, right?
That's that summer dress.
You know, that nice sundress.
It's a sundress in between the cheeks.
Hey, you know, the sundresses didn't come out. The sundresses wasn't popping this summer. Like they normally.
Why?
I don't know.
They go in between the booty cheeks and they walk in, and it does this like talking thing.
They wasn't wearing them. They wasn't wearing them. I don't know. I don't know what the hell was going on.
Said,
I'm like, what
throw the shorts away. Put the summer dress between them. Put it in the booty cheeks, and it fly on the bottom. What? It's in the ass cheeks. It's like, Lord have mercy. Ass cheeks and summer dresses. But ass cheeks summer dresses.
And you know they'll not eat. And then they'll say, okay, I didn't eat nothing today, so I should be losing some weight.
Awful.
And the next day they go grab some chips.
Awful.
And the body explode on them.
Awful. The reason why it's exploding because of sodium. They're consuming these chips.
Right.
These chips have what?
I know.
200, 500. Let's see. So a normal bag. So I'm gonna teach y'all how to read nutrition facts. You can have these.
Right.
You can have these. But if it says 15 chips, that's a handful of chips.
Right.
That's 16 grams of carbohydrates. So the key thing I look at when I go to the grocery store is I look at protein, carbohydrates, sodium, and fat and calories. So if I say fat, there's 9 grams of fat in this bag of chips. So you have 15 chips. So you consume maybe 10 chips so far at the most.
Right.
I've only seen you see eight chips. So you consuming this, you're consuming 150 milligrams of sodium and 15 chips, 9 grams of fat and 15 chips, 16 grams of carbohydrates and 15 chips, 2 grams of sugar and 15 chips, 2 grams of protein and 15 chips.
Right.
You have a sandwich with that. Sandwich has as 2 pieces of bread have 16 grams of carbohydrates.
So well on.
So the moral of the story is if you want your chips, and you want like a sandwich type deal, make sure you choose something that's vegan or that's made with not with a grain. It's made with something like soybean, like black bean bread, something vegan style bread, and you can have your chips and sandwich. That's how you do it.
Right.
You can have your goodies. No one says you can't have if you go to Wingstop.
Right.
Don't order the 18, order the 8 wings because you're really going to eat 8 wings because you're going to be like, oh, I'm full. Put that in the microwave and you got 8 more wings in the microwave. Right. And think about it.
16 on them.
Think about it. Think about it. So that's how you eat. Have your goodies. But have your moderation. People say moderation. That's what they mean by moderation.
No.
Yes, but when you say, "Oh, I'm hungry still," You got carrots, you got celery with ranch. Ranch is, and then you got your fries. You can have your handful of fries. Handful of fries is a cup.
I'm scared of fries now.
Don't be first. No,
I'm talking about like fast food places.
Why?
Because I don't know them potatoes. I don't know real potatoes. Something with them potatoes. Something is not right.
If it's not squishy, it's not a real potato.
Yeah, something ain't right.
It's not a real one. McDonald's.
Something is not right.
So my dad was worked in shipping before he got. So he worked for Alicia. So he was a guy who transported these items to these restaurants.
Right.
So McDonald's, their fries are basically manufactured fries. So they actually are potatoes, but they are they're manufactured potatoes.
I know.
So if you want potatoes, you want fries, you love fries, go to Wingstop.
Go to Wingstop, yeah.
They're chopping them babies up. Straight potato.
You, these things they got.
Guess what?
Fast food places.
I eat 8 ounces of red potatoes and still be fit on a lunchtime.
Right.
That's 2 handfuls of fries.
Right.
Minus the grease.
You
can have that.
You throw them in the air fryer?
Air fryer. Throw them in the air fryer.
So you do everything air fry? Almost?
Oven bake and air fry.
Yeah, that air fry thing is serious.
It's serious.
That thing's serious right there.
Eat your French fries. Yeah. Get you some truffle salt.
Get
you some truffle seasoning. Get you some salt and pepper, some paprika. Get you a sweet potato. Chop that up.
So you don't train people?
I'm
only asking because I seen you say come work out. You telling people to go work out.
I tell females I only charge $55 per session.
Right.
Usually the market price for personal training is $75 to $85 on up.
Right.
I charge $55 because come train with me.
Right.
I train hard. But if you want a beach body, you want a nice round booty.
It's gonna be ready.
You're gonna be ready for that beach. You will be.
I don't know if they'll be running 6 miles though. Running people.
I say 20 minutes of cardio is enough for you, girl.
4
days a week.
Miles, they be like, listen.
No, ma'am.
You can't do no 6 miles.
No, ma'am. Walk in your neighborhood. Walk in your neighborhood for 20 minutes, and that's your cardio. If you're working weight training with your flat normal cardio, you will burn fat like that.
Okay, so modeling. How did you get into that? How did that happen?
Throughout the years. I had, when I was a kid, my mom was like, did you want to do modeling? So she put me in that. So my stepmom was like, let's do this thing called JRP, which is like through Disney. So it was like modeling, acting, and like other stuff, like theater.
Right.
So I was a great actor. Like I wasn't good at memorizing parts. So they're like, you have a commercial print face. We put you in commercial printing. And so that's how I got into modeling. But now,
there's grown modeling.
I'm grown modeling now.
Yeah. We ain't talking about the little kid stuff.
Grown modeling now.
Go ahead and talk to her.
So
I'm going to go to your page on this right here.
With bodybuilding, pushed me into the modeling realm.
Okay, got it.
And then I had photographers who contacted me.
Because they send you pictures.
And they're like, I want to shoot with you. And it's amazing photographers.
Right.
And so it built my portfolio. And that was the biggest thing. I wasn't making it into like a career because I had my own career outside of it.
Right.
And so modeling was like an outlet for me.
Okay, got it.
It was part of bodybuilding because bodybuilding, you're going to shoot. You're going to shoot.
Yeah.
And definitely. So, you get amazing photographers that you cross paths with. And so that's how I got into modeling. And now that I just model for promotional purposes.
Okay.
And just for my own portfolio.
So when you using the dry lake bed over here, what was this?
That was called, oh my God, Nelson's Dry Lakes in Las Vegas.
Okay. All right.
And that is about 25 minutes outside of the strip. It's gorgeous. If you like deserts, it's like miles and miles of dry lake beds. And all you see is just wind picking up this like dust, sand. It is gorgeous. And all you see is mountains. Mountains in the terrain. It's gorgeous. And my photographer, Jenny, I mean, if everybody goes to Vegas, she's Carlos Tucker, and let me get her Instagram name. Those two are the most badass photographers.
Jenny with 2 Y's.
Jenny with 2 Y's. Badass photographer. They know whenever you're shooting with any photographer, I always say that look at their portfolio. I don't care if they have millions of pictures. If they have shape, they have space, and they have different muses, use them. If they are shooting the same thing with the same color, the same style, don't use them. Because you're not going to get the artistic value of their skill. You're just going to get the mainstream, I like shooting hot girls, and that's it.
Right.
You want an artist.
You're right, because I'm saying so many different.
Look up Carlos Tucker. Carlos Tucker is amazing. Chris Junger, like they're amazing. The last couple of photographers I worked with, amazing. Like this guy here, as you're about to see. Keep going, keep scrolling. The butt picture, keep going. That guy, Chris. I mean, baby, but he teaches photography.
Jungle Photos, is him?
Yes, okay. Jungle Photos. He teaches photography. Teaches this to photographers. So get you a photographer that can direct you. Right. You don't like when you have a high fashion shoot. You don't direct the photographer. The photographer directs you. You are his muse or her muse. They are showing you. Right. They're catching shape, color, lighting. They're doing everything. And not only that, that's good right there. Style. Good, style. And he shows me portfolios that he's put together that he wants to do. He's like, what do you think about this idea? And it's powerful because he's not just a photographer, he's an artist. I mean, amazing work. Right. And he tells you, move your arm this way. Move your leg this way. If a photographer doesn't do that, he's not a real photographer to me. Right. If he's saying, I want you to tilt your chin in this direction, and he's explaining to you why you're doing it. Same thing for Jenny. Same thing for Carlos. They're telling you, hey, I like this style better, so I'm trying to catch this aesthetic. So let's move your arm, your leg this way, and it's going to capture a better photo. Like this photo here, he says, I want you to lean against it like you can't catch your weight, but I want you to put your fingers in between your pants loops. And he laid on the ground and shot that picture. Jenny, in the desert, she was on the ground laying on her belly. Carlos, catching that angle. Carlos was on a ladder. All my pictures, he was on a ladder. So that's whenever I talk to photographers, there's a lot of amazing photographers that contact me, but I look at your work and I look at like your artistic value and I won't work with you because if you don't have that yet, I can't work with you. Right. I don't want to, I don't want you to put your name on me and I don't want to put my name on you.
So
I did a calendar. Okay. I did a calendar.
For next year, for 2022?
For 2022.
Look at you all in July.
It's July. I'm a Leo.
Damn, July locked
Yes, I'm a Leo. I'm a Leo, yes. So they gave me July. All right. I shot with some, the photographer actually shot for Playboy.
Oh, sure.
Yeah, so that calendar was actually photographers and models that shot for Playboy. And so they, gave me the opportunity to shoot with them.
Man.
Yes.
So this is how I know you really about your workout life right here. You see it right there?
Oh, yeah.
That line?
Yeah.
That line?
I've always had that, though.
That's what everybody don't have that.
I've always had that.
Everybody don't have that. That's when you know somebody, they really about their workout.
I mean, that line came about with gymnastics.
Oh, did it?
Yeah. And then it came out, bodybuilding too.
That right there.
So that was after the John Sherman Classic.
That right there.
That's the John Sherman Classic.
I don't know what he told you to do.
Eat.
No, I'm talking about the look you had on your face.
Oh, actually, I followed that. No, that's just my look. That's just like my look that I have.
Yeah.
This is my model look.
Okay. Yeah.
They tell you the technique, like smile and then raise your eyebrows and then don't smile. That's right. Your model face. So that's what we learn. That's what I learned over the years of just doing this. It's like when I was a kid, they would tell us Smile, raise your eyebrows, don't smile. And that is your face that you have to capture in it.
That's
That's
cool.
some serious stuff. Seriously.
That's cool.
Yeah.
But the fact that, it's just creative.
It's creative.
Just looking at your different poses and
it's about your body. You have to love your body. And I like
that because you seem like you celebrate your body.
Oh my God. You know what
I'm saying? And you're not ashamed. Hard. You're not ashamed because you put so much work into it. So you should celebrate your body.
No one should ever be ashamed of their body. I don't care what size you are. Stop shitting on yourself.
Right.
Stop it. I don't care if you got a belly. Love on that belly. Rub your belly. Poke the belly button. Pour some oil on the belly. Embrace your body because that's not gonna be your body next year.
So I like this. I like the fact that you know what I'm saying?
I'm real.
I'm
real.
That's cool.
I give it to you straight because guess what? I heard in a Cardi B song one time. Actually, no, she said it. It was like during she was like doing a live. She says, if you're honest and straightforward, you'll never have bruised feelings.
That's true.
You'll never have bruised feelings.
That's true.
So if you're on, like every guy that I've gone out with and dated, I've always told him straight up what's from the beginning.
Right.
I'm seeing this guy, and I'm sexually active with this guy.
Right.
Now sexually active with this guy. And if you want to fit in there, and if you can show me that you are the worthy one, basically, I will choose you.
Right.
There wouldn't be no mistake.
And what do? They
fight. Not fight.
But I get what you're saying.
They show their value.
Kind of like, okay, because they like,
think about it. If you watch the movie Romeo, if you listen to the play or read the play Romeo and Juliet, beginning of Romeo and Juliet, they have the fight between the two families.
Right.
The most, Thibault, which is Romeo's best friend, was the leader. He was handsome. He was this and this, but he fought. He was the best.
Right.
So you want to show that to your woman.
Right.
Juliet fell in love with Romeo because Romeo was romantic, but he was the best.
Right.
He was the high value.
Right.
He came from a great family. So you want to make sure that they fall in these things.
Right. And then you did say something unique as well, though. What's going on there, Joni?
Hey, Joni. Good evening.
Yeah. And Joni is the one that make these candles right here.
Oh, really? That's why it smells so damn good. It looks like it's like a Neiman Marcus candle. It really is beautiful.
Yeah. And those
oil.
Those are more
so pretty.
In the red. They normally come in stuff like different things. But
that's
come on now. But that's my own special order.
Sexy.
Candle.
It's like that's the
G5 candle there. But you said something unique though. You said that, like in a scenario, okay, I'm dealing with this. Okay, I'm gonna be a guy. Okay, hey, I'm dealing with this young lady right here. You know what I'm saying? And I'm sexually active with her. I'm sexually active with her. You know what I'm saying? I go out with this girl here every once in a while, and I understand you're interested in me. You know what I'm saying?
Boom.
But okay, now in a lot of cases, right? So if a guy says that to some.
You'd be surprised how many women will respect that. A lot of men don't do that.
And they don't, but I'm just saying, just talk about the guys who will. Who'll say, yeah, you know what? No, I got somebody that I'm sexually active with because I'm not going to be all out here in these streets. I'm somebody I'm here chilling with, and somebody here over here I date, whatever, and hey, you seem interesting, so we have some conversation. Do you think
I would still pursue you? Because the thing is, you're honest.
Right.
But the thing is, I want to know, in that circle you have,
right,
where do you place me?
Right.
Where's my value at? Do you take me serious? You don't take me serious. If you don't take me serious, let me know.
Right.
So I can move on and meet a man that takes me serious.
Right. So, but why do you think some women would I would say go for that challenge? Because in the case of what you explained,
I think it boils down to when women, especially, and let me say this, when women find out a man is married,
right,
they're like, oh, I can get him. He talking to me. So he's not happy in his marriage. Okay. Same mentality. So that's a weak woman mentality, to be honest with you. But that's just a woman's nature.
Okay.
It's like, oh, he's honest. I like his vibe. I love it.
Right.
If more men were honest
Right.
about what they were doing out here in these streets, women could place you in their life where they want to place you.
And I think that's so true.
And it's a fair playing field.
Right.
And so when that man wants to be serious, he could come to you, hey, you see anybody? Are you serious?
Right.
And she's gonna say yes or no.
Right.
You're giving her the chance to say, I am or I'm not. Just like how she's giving you a chance to. But the key thing is communicating and honesty.
So what's your thought on exes? What's your thought on that? You know what I'm saying? Some people they'll like, no, I don't, we can communicate or whatever, but if
I'll put my lip gloss on for this
but this is the thing. You know how you dealt with that individual, right? And if you respect the individual, you probably won't communicate with the individual because one, if they're dealing with somebody, because you'll know if they're if they're dealing with somebody, it may not be nothing serious, but they're dealing with somebody, right?
Yeah.
So you want to respect that.
The thing with exes is that if you have an ex that you have kids with, you have to have communication with them. Right. I would honestly push you to have communication with that ex. Now the thing is that if you're having a sexual communication with the ex,
right,
that's the issue. Or if there's a romantic value to that communication, that's where the problem lies in.
No, what I'm saying is like in your exes, y'all still cool? So you just best not to communicate.
I have one communication with one ex, but we were together for almost 10 years.
Okay, got it. So it's understandable.
So we're friends.
Right.
He's a friend of mine. So he talks to me.
So what if you didn't have that? What if he chose not to talk to you?
That's fine.
You would be okay with it?
Absolutely.
Even though y'all are friends?
Absolutely.
Okay.
Because guess what? He has the rights. Mm-hmm. His future spouse, his girlfriend, has the right to say, I'm not comfortable.
Oh, definitely.
And you know what? Me as a woman, I respect her enough to say, you know what? I respect your relationship.
Right.
I'm going to back up.
But what if he didn't have anybody? I'm talking, if he just didn't have anybody and you didn't have anybody?
We can have the open communication. We can have that.
Right.
Because guess what? We don't have anybody that we're hurting feelings. We're bruising egos.
Right.
We're doing that. You muddy the waters when you have exes.
Okay.
They're like, I'm friends with all my exes. No, you're muddying the waters for your potential spouse.
Right.
You're sending insecurities, even though that's not your intentions.
Right.
You're sending an insecurity. Your future spouse is going to ask you about that ex.
No, I'm with you because if it's somebody's an ex, and if they're even pursuing somebody, if somebody likes them, like I won't communicate with them. Like
I had an ex, and he was married to her, and they were divorced. They were divorced for a long time,
right?
But he was helping her mom out with the situation, with the case, and it's like I was okay with that,
right?
Because he was helping her out. Now, when she started sending pictures to him of herself,
shut that down.
I shut it down, because you're not respecting my relationship, girl.
Right.
I respect him enough to help your mama out, to help you out. But you ain't respecting me.
So now it's a dig on you.
Now it's a dig on you, baby.
Right. Yeah, and see that, and that's not cool. And so that's what I guess that's the thing about it, because one, if you know what your dynamic was, and it's probably kind of like, you know what, if they're pursuing somebody or somebody's pursuing them, it's best to not even talk to them. Yeah. Because one, you don't want anything to
don't muddy the waters.
You know, like you remember a moment.
Don't cause problems where you don't need to cause problems.
So it's best to just leave that alone.
Because you're gonna have your own personal problems that are gonna come up in your relationship that you're gonna have to deal with.
Definitely.
You don't need to throw in exes who there are supposed to be exes for a reason.
Right.
Why? What the hell would you do that?
Right.
Like,
well, in some cases, sometimes if they were your friend, you know, I'm just saying why you would be cool with them.
If my exes are friends, I would tell them, like, look, I have a boyfriend now, and I don't think he would appreciate that. I even told my ex that.
Right.
He was talking. He doesn't appreciate that, and I'm not going to talk to you. I want you to understand that. And he said, okay.
Right.
Because I came because
you came to him and said it.
I explained,
and that's smooth, and I think that's cool.
Yeah,
I think you do that. I think if you go to the person and you say, "Hey, you know what, I'm dealing with somebody now," and you know,
same thing for cheating. If you cheat, people are going to cheat. People are going to cheat.
Tell it.
Women,
tell it.
We cheat like a mofo.
But okay, now let's get into
that
real quick.
Let's get
into that real quick.
But if you're honest about your cheating, then you can rebuild from there.
And you can.
You can't.
If you did it, you did it.
Because you're showing that you're being honest about you cheating.
But if you lie about it,
that's the problem.
That's the issue.
The lie
right there.
is the
like
problem.
That. Because it's like this, yo. You didn't have to lie about it. Like,
lie.
yo, you didn't have to lie about that. Just, yo,
if you're honest,
you did. Because I don't. And this is gonna sound crazy.
No,
this gonna sound crazy.
No, I'm ready for crazy.
That's your stuff.
That's
if you want to give your stuff away, I can't say what you can't do.
Boom.
All I'm
Whatever
saying is
all I'm saying
if you did it, you did it. Just say you did it.
Boom.
And we can move on. I promise you, because I'm not gonna be because I ain't got time for that.
You're gonna have I
don't have time
you're
for
gonna
that.
have the
I have the issue
questions.
if you lied about it.
Boom.
Boom. That's what I got the issue with.
That's the problem.
Nothing else.
And that's where the issue is with cheating. People are like, he cheated. But no, the lie.
Right.
The lie is what hurts the most.
And that's the thing. And if they
keep
it up and be like, no, you ain't do nothing, but you know they did. It's like, yo, come on.
If you can lie about cheating, did you lie about the love that you told me?
There you go.
Did you lie about I love you?
Right.
Did you lie about, hey, I want to be around your family?
Right.
Did you lie about that? Did you lie about I want to marry you? Did you lie about I see our future together? Right. Did you lie about that? Because that lie is so much bigger than just the sexual or physical or mental cheating.
Right. Oh, because they didn't want to lose you. That's why I lied, because I didn't want to lose you.
But no, you lied because you don't want to get caught.
That's what it was.
And that's where the issue is.
You know. And but so it's just one of those things. People just have to. I don't know. Like, listen, man.
Be honest.
Listen to me, y'all.
Stupid.
It's just some damn sex, okay? Nobody's crying because you went out there and had sex.
But I promise you, the sex is deep for men too.
What you mean?
It's deep.
You talking about if the man cheated or the woman cheated?
No, both. If the man cheats, they're like, oh, men just because they want to have sex. No, that's not true. That is not true. Men cheat because they want a woman to listen to them and they feel like their partner might not listen to them. They cheat because they have so much responsibility that they can't handle it. They cheat because they are empty inside. They cheat because they have pre-relationships that have hurt them.
Right.
So they don't know how to channel that energy into something else. Same thing for women.
Right.
We cheat because of we cheat because
women say
they
say it's some emotional detachment some type of way. Or something they're not receiving.
Both is an emotional situation.
Some of them just cheat because they cheat. Now, some of them just like sex. And
people say that because I like sex. No, it
you don't think some of them do that?
No, it's a psychological issue.
Okay.
It's your childhood. If you have one parent and another parent's absent, you need reassurance.
Got it.
That person gave you the reassurance, and guess what? The reassurance got so much to where it led into sex.
Okay. Then they want to just give themselves away for nothing. Because
the person, like I always say, the Jezebel spirit came in and said, oh, he gonna cheat. So I'm gonna have him have sex. And she's not thinking that, but really that spirit inside of her is telling her, or him inside of her is telling them, have sex with them.
Right.
Which is the lowest energy frequency that you can operate on.
And I truly believe that.
Lowest energy frequency is sex.
Because it's easy.
When people are like, whenever I love Megan Thee Stallion, love her to death. Yeah. But she's always making songs about sex. And it's like, that's the lowest frequency that you can operate on.
Right.
Lowest frequency. We trying to be here, y'all.
Right.
We ain't trying to be here. We are better than that. Our bodies, God said it. We go to church every single day. Your body is a temple.
Right.
Protect it.
Right.
It's like Troy. Don't let the Trojan horse come in and infiltrate your land. Protect Troy.
Right.
Protect the Odyssey. Protect it. Your body is way more than the 5 minutes of fame that you're going to get.
And that's all going to be a hot 5 minutes.
Maybe 10
minutes. 15. Oh, even if it's 20. It's still, it's going to result.
Life.
It's going to result in the same thing. You're going to be laying there like,
hey, because
I just gave this joker.
And you know what? The questions you are having,
what's that?
That's that person's karma that they just put on you.
Yeah, see,
energy frequency.
Now let's talk about that piece a little bit.
Energy frequency.
This is why you don't just go
negative,
popping
positive
up in here
energy
with these one night stands and these
stop
quick
that.
hits. Because one, when somebody, and this is from a guy's
demonic demonic forces attached to people.
When you go inside of a woman, you know what I'm saying? If a woman, you letting a man go inside of you. You know what I'm saying? I'm talking on the penetration aspect of it.
Give me some chips on that one. Give me some chips on that. We eat chips today.
What you're allowing inside of you is his force, energy, whatever that thing he's not telling you.
He's banging you right. He's not hurting you. He's doing it hard. He's doing it. But guess what?
It ain't got nothing to do with you.
Pain.
That's right. It has nothing to do with you. You know what I'm saying? And that's what's going on. So that's the reason why some people, or let's say somebody in a relationship, right? Mm-hmm. And I gotta keep it real. One of these people, hey, we got an issue. I can't have sex with you. You know what I'm saying? I'm talking about like if you got a problem with me, whatever, we can't, because one, it's an energy thing, and I don't just go wasting energy. You know what I'm saying? And I can't diffuse your energy. You know what I'm saying? It should be an energy matching or energy that we want to do this type of thing. But if you just got straight attitude and you tripping and whatever, we're not doing nothing.
We're not doing it.
We're not doing nothing because one, it's like no, because it's not for nothing. You know what I'm saying? You know,
especially if you're trying to get something out of it.
Right.
Don't have sex. Hey. What are you doing? Hey. Have dinner and tell them what you want.
There you go.
Have dinner and tell him what you want. If don't play with that man's heart. Don't play with his time. If you want some money, girl, tell him. Look, my rent's paid. I like you, but I like to date men who are sugar daddies.
Right.
And if he would appreciate that more than you just
gonna tell
playing
him.
with his heart,
just go tell
playing
him.
with his time, playing with his mind. If you about that money, girl, tell him the second text message. Look here.
This was about. Period. You know, let him be.
And he may agree to it.
Let him make the choice.
Give him the choice.
The choice. He may. Because no matter what, there's people out there that do different things. You know what I'm saying? Some people are for that. Some people are for being a sugar daddy. Some people are for being a sugar mama, sugar baby, sugar all that. My daughter helped me this. But I'm going to tell you, some years ago, my daughter, back when she was at Vanderbilt, right?
Which is a really good school.
You know, and so.
Really good school.
I think it was some years ago. She was a sophomore. Mm-hmm. And so she was telling me about this whole sugar baby thing.
Which is a thing.
And I was like, huh?
Girls.
And she broke it down to me. I said, are you serious, Bree? She was like, Dad, this thing is out of control. Like, these girls, they are going everywhere.
But you don't realize that these girls are doing this for $300. So they're having sex for $500. $300. A wig, a custom wig is $500
right.
in a salon. So you're having sex for the value of a custom wig.
Right. Is that?
You're selling your body for the value of a custom wig.
See, dang. And listen.
Think about that.
The trips.
Think about that.
That's sad.
Yeah.
I think I know this one girl. She's sugar something, and she's always somewhere, right? And I'm just like, yo, you can get tired of it at some point. You know, are you gonna get tired of it at some point?
I watched a video.
You know,
of this guy clowning this girl on Instagram, and he says, "Girl, I flew you out." The girl responded to him for only $500. So you took 2 days out of your life.
2 days.
So 48 hours out of your life.
250.
But you could have been working. Flew to a different state,
right?
Different city to spend time with a guy you didn't even know,
right? To
potentially have sex with him to get more money out of him. Think about that. So your value of your body, right, the value of this man's pocketbook.
Or not even his pocketbook, is what he will pull out of his pocketbook.
His chump change.
You know what I'm saying?
His club money.
Because if he's pulling cash out, trust me, he ain't even pulling money out. That's not his money if he's pulling cash out. Trust me.
Cash app you.
You know what I'm saying? You know.
Cash app you. And you lose money when you do cash app.
Send me $50 extra so I don't get the charge.
Exactly. They took $2 out of that $50, and now you got $48.
And I really think they're gonna fix the whole cash app thing. They're not gonna tax it because one, they're gonna mess up a bunch of sugar babies. the shit. It's gonna tell them too many wealthy men who's cash having people.
Exactly.
So
That's they use it during a legal case.
Yeah.
You go into a divorce, they will pull your cash.
They pull your cash out game together. Come on now.
That's not.
Y'all heard that? So if you get divorced, mess around and
they'll pull your social media. They'll pull your cash out. They'll pull any kind of money branch, anything. Your bank accounts. They will literally. That's my job. You'll literally go through from top to bottom. Whatever that wife says that you did,
they're gonna
pull
it.
It's an exhibit. It's an exhibit.
Right.
It's gonna be, if we go to trial, it's gonna be in trial.
So now, tell people what you do, because that's please let people know what you do.
I'm a paralegal.
Okay, and not just a paralegal though. You super paralegal.
Corporate paralegal.
Corporate paralegal. Doing your thing. You know what I'm saying?
Yes.
And the thing that you learn doing this, does it make you want to be a lawyer?
It does.
Oh, attorney. My bad. Let me stop saying lawyer.
Yes
attorney.
And no. My mother's an attorney. My son's an attorney, and it makes you into a type A personality. So you have no tolerance for people's bullshit.
Yeah, I know that's right. I know some judges, man.
Woo!
They single too, and they don't have no tolerance.
They're tired. Attorneys are tired. Attorneys are tired.
Date somebody. It's hard to date somebody when you're a judge. I'm like, well, stop being a judge. Stop being a judge. Then don't be a judge when you go out on a date. It's hard because they know what I do.
They actually get paid less than attorneys do.
I know.
And the thing is with judges is that even with attorneys and even with high value people,
right? Women
especially go after these guys wanting a meal ticket. And these guys are so smart. They know this. They have plenty of them that chase them.
Right.
So it's like, baby, you over here liking his stuff in his DM.
Right.
You are the bottom of the barrel to this guy. You are the low hanging fruit. You are the apples on the ground. To him, $500 to pay for your hair to get done is nothing.
Right.
He's never gonna marry you.
Right.
He's never gonna do that.
Right.
He's never gonna do that. Because you already set yourself to be this bought woman.
Right.
You're bought.
Did you see the thing when Deion Sanders brought Brittany Bunny, whatever her name is, the girl who she's from Dallas. She lives in Dallas.
The white girl, blonde hair.
Yeah. She's really black. She's really black, honestly.
Oh, I know.
But
I know.
She's mixed. But
I know.
Deion Sanders brought her out to what happened was she messed around and she courted this NBA guy. But she kind of said what she did. And then after she did it, she got a baby, and then she got rid of him. And
Brittany Brown.
That one right there. So Deion Sanders brought her out to Jackson.
She's honest.
Talk to his football players, and I respected it.
She put it in the game.
Real talk. You know what I'm saying?
Show how stupid they are.
I don't really got no hate for it, even because it was like she was being honest, and I can appreciate anybody that's honest.
I like her, but I also don't appreciate things she says because I love her and I think that she is putting a voice out there for women,
right?
Especially messing with athletes,
right?
She gave it to you straight,
right?
But I wish that she would not hold herself at that caliber. Like, I slept with an NBA player to get this because she had, even though she's honest about it, that's not what you want attached to you. When you die, what are you going to be remembered by?
Yeah.
That's the one thing that goes through my head every day. When I die, I want to be remembered for X, Y, and Z.
Right.
Not for this.
Right. It's kind of like, there was a girl, Corinne Stephens.
Yeah.
The superhead.
Yeah.
It's like her. Like,
she's known for being a video vixen.
That's it.
For sucking on, who's what.
No matter what.
Exactly.
And so and even when she was coming out with all this stuff, I said, man, I hope she enjoys. I said, I hope she enjoys this 5 minutes of fame, because I'm telling you, she's gonna be mud after all this. And she's been mud after all that.
Her.
She killed herself behind that.
Because if you don't have, and like a high value man, these CEOs, these presidents, these men who build billion-dollar corporations,
right?
They don't want no woman that's like, yeah, I got a baby from an NBA player. Because after social media is past your name,
right,
past who the fuck you are, they're on to the next big name.
That's it.
And you become yesterday's news. And it's like, what do you have after that?
And that's the thing.
Yeah, like my social media is sexy,
Right.
but I have a degree.
Right.
I have things that I'm already laying in the bed. I haven't fallen back on. I'm laying in the bed with these things because I know that I'm not going to be beautiful forever.
Right.
No one is. You age.
Right.
You get gray hair. I have gray hairs all in my head. I got like 5 of them. Like my pubic hair got gray hairs. Like it's some serious shit.
Right.
So you don't want to be remembered as some NBA or rapper's girlfriend or baby mama. Black women, we are more than that.
Right.
Guess what? During the slave ages, whenever you became pregnant, they took your baby and they sold it.
Yeah.
And that baby became a bull. He was made to produce more kin like that.
Yeah.
So you're the cattle. You're the cow that they impregnate and inseminate with sperm to make more athletes to put out there for entertainment purposes.
Right.
That is not. Yeah, I got this Chanel bag. I got this
from number 22.
Chanel bag. Coco Chanel was a sugar baby that became an entrepreneur, that became a businesswoman, that made a corporation off her name. All y'all doing is having babies. Y'all making a little clothing brand from clothes that you import from China. Coco Chanel made her clothes. Right. Coco Chanel was a seamstress before she became somebody's concubine.
Right.
She already had design in her name. Y'all just concubines at this point. You're not no businesswoman. You a businesswoman because a man gave you a business. Where is your business at? It was like, I'm the Beyonce. Beyonce was a businesswoman before she became Beyonce, before she became Jay-Z's wife.
Right.
What are y'all doing? Get that cash, get that bread, get that hand, get that bread and leave. I don't even listen to hip hop, rap music now. I listen to old school stuff from like the 90s, 80s.
Yeah.
Because the music now is so demeaning to women, demeaning to what our capability is as women.
Right.
Yeah, I worked in strip clubs. I waitress. I sling drinks.
Right.
I sing. These entertainers don't want to be there. They want to work. They want to work. They want to work. It's sad, so we gotta fight. This is not something to be playing with. Playing with that, yeah, this is your life you're playing with. This is your life. This is your future you're playing with. And getting that bread and getting that hand and leave just for you to get your nails done.
Right.
Nails done and get your weave done. No, baby, you need to put that in the stock. Put that in the stock. Take a $400 out of that money you just got. Put it into, it's a Family Dollar. Put it into Tesla. Put it into Amazon. Put it into Johnson & Johnson. Put it into Mont Diglon. Put it into a stock to build your equity. I have stocks in Williams-Sonoma, which is over Pottery Barn, which is over Crate and Barrel, which is over those major brands. Right. I have stock in Louis Vuitton. Why? Because I dated a high value man who taught me about stocks.
Right.
His portfolios in millions. I'm trying to get there.
Right.
Get that bread, get the head, and leave. No, but stay.
Right.
Get the bread, get the head, and stay. Get the bread, get the head, and stay, baby. Get the bread and get the head and stay. Because why? Because you're a high value woman.
Right.
That get that bread, get the head. That's the 1% that be in there with a blow up mattress in their apartment with no furniture. That's that 1%.
Like Atlanta there.
That's that the 10% got that fully furnished apartment with furniture in their storage unit. They don't fit in their apartment. Right. My furniture don't fit in my apartment. I give it away. Furniture I bought on myself, my own. So the thing is like we need to get out of that mindset, especially Black women.
Right.
Get out of that mindset. Yeah, we better than that. Selling your cat is, baby, you giving your cat away. You giving your soul away, baby. You giving your everything.
Every time.
Your ancestors are frowning as you give it away to men that don't even value you. Stop that. Let's get out of that lack mindset, that unfruitful mindset.
Right.
You can't grow no trees out of that mindset.
Right.
You a prostitute at this point. Get that bread and get that hat. No, you a prostitute. You a lady of the evening.
Right.
Women like that. So women during the 16 and 1700s had syphilis so bad that they were dying. No medical attention.
Right.
1700s, they wouldn't even treat prostitutes, escorts in hospitals. Greatest story, Jack the Ripper. Ripped the woman from top to bottom. We're already doing that to ourselves inside.
Right.
You just Jack the Ripper yourself inside, baby. That's why you hate men. That's why you have this warped mindset of relationships and men and love. And you're like, let's have a threesome. Do you think Ruth in the Bible had a threesome? She had a king. She married a king. You think Ruth had a threesome? You think Ruth? You think Solomon?
That's mindset, though.
It's a mindset.
That's mindset. But
Ruth worked in the fields.
That's what a lot of people accept.
Hagar saw her in the fields working. She was working in the fields, baby.
Right.
He made her a queen. She was working.
Shared. The people with shared mindsets.
Baby, get out of, if you have a group of girlfriends that are like, we out here scamming.
Right.
Get away. Because they are the 1%. And guess what? When you walk in a restaurant, let me tell you something, they call them pros. You walk in a restaurant. When I go to a restaurant, I don't get a table in the bar. I get a table in the dining area.
Right.
Even if I'm dining by myself, because I'm here to eat.
Right.
I'm not here to sell no cat. I'm not here to grab no sugar daddy.
Right.
And guess what? A high value man is going to get up from his table. He going to walk to you. You want a high value man? That's how you do it. Get your table by yourself.
Right.
Pay for your own bill. Even if he offers, still pay for it.
Right.
Because guess what? He going to see that. And he gonna chase you, baby. He gonna chase you to the cows.
That is true now. That is true.
Guess what? Because you don't need him.
Right.
A man wants to be wanted, not needed. I need you to pay my light bill. There's a lot of chicks who need.
Right.
I want you in my life. He's gonna naturally do that.
those things
because guess what?
Because you're wanting him.
No, guess what? Because he's naturally groomed, naturally grew up.
Right.
Providing and protecting.
Right.
That's his job. Like, that's what he does.
Tell y'all.
I'm
telling y'all. I'm telling you.
It's caveman time. Think about caveman. It is that caveman went outside, beat the shit out of a saber-tooth tiger.
Right.
He skinned that motherfucker. He gave the skin to the wife. The wife made clothes.
Right.
But guess what? She made a corporation. She making other clothes for the other caveman in the neighborhood. So that's her business. Her husband just went out there and got that food for her.
Let me ask you this question real quick. What are your thoughts about? There's a lot of women bosses out here, right?
Absolutely.
A lot of them.
Ooh, baby.
Doing their thing on it.
Bossing it up.
And that's a beautiful thing. What do you feel about a lot of them? Like,
they are sad.
You already knew what I was going to say.
I already know.
You already knew what I was going to say.
And I say this one thing is that I'm not going to say sad because I don't want to insult women. That's not what I'm trying to do.
Right.
Because I am that professional woman. But I feel like a lot of professional women are so, and I think it breaks down to how they were treated before they became professional. And they have men that shitted on them.
Right.
And they became the strong, powerful woman that really can call her own shots and, really fuck you in your own ass.
Right.
She doesn't need you. But at the same time, she resents you for the pain. And she carries this pain. And so a lot of ways women, but a lot of women too, shit on other women. I could tell you as a paralegal, and the female attorneys, I've had them treat me so bad.
For real?
Oh my God. I have been, judges put me in a jury box. Oh yeah, I've been in the court, put me in a jury box because they didn't like the way I look, the way I dress. Oh yeah, they've said that to the court staff. I've had female attorneys, I'll go to events, they wouldn't even talk to me.
Are you serious?
I was dating another attorney and they wouldn't even talk to me. It was that bad. That bad. My own Black women treat me like that. That's why when I say Kelsey's party, I felt so welcome because I don't feel welcome, even in my own industry. If you're beautiful, women, they feel threatened.
I know.
They feel so threatened. It's crazy. Even if you're not even like trying to,
right? It's
crazy. And they could be at this high caliber. I mean, doctors, you get a doctor to become a lawyer. And they are so, I haven't met a confident, inside confident woman, female attorney yet.
That's sad.
Actually, let me rephrase that. I met two in my whole entire time doing this. And they were inspiring.
Well, why do you think it's so? Do you think it's because they probably spent so much time as an individual that they don't really know how to? When
they walk into the courtroom,
they come in there. They command it.
The judge sits up.
Oh, you talking the two you know?
The two I know.
Oh, those two. The
judge sits up.
Right. Because they walk in with that. So, but why do you think there's so many that aren't?
I think it breaks it down from before they became this prestigious person. And a lot of it breaks it down to their own experiences with other women, their own experiences with men, and their experiences trying to become who they were trying to become.
Right.
And I don't blame them. Like I understand. I get it. But I've never been welcomed.
That's gotta be horrible though. You know what I'm saying? Because you are in that world, and for you to constantly encounter that, that's
when I work for, if I apply for a law firm, I make sure there's no female attorneys.
See,
and if there is one,
that's messed up. You be thinking that women would say, the issue would be with guys.
No,
I'm going in, but
it's not the men. It's
to
the
have the issue with women.
I had a girl in my office. We were all paralegals. I had a paralegal actually say, I would say good morning to her every morning. She says, I am not a morning person. Don't say good morning to me.
What?
I had like female attorneys, like not even have a conversation. We're all in this events for, election of judge. They won't even have a conversation with me because they think they look at me. And yes, I dress sexy. They look at me.
And that's wrong with that.
But when I go to events, I don't go like this. Right. I go like I have my collar, like it's up to my neck.
But you can't help how you shape. I mean, that's just shit.
But you're surprised how vicious they are. So vicious to the point where it's just like, it's like high school. It really is. If you go into a courthouse, I hate even going there because of the type of women that they don't make you feel good. You'll get a handful that will talk to you.
That's sad.
You be on the elevator and they won't even look at you. They won't even look at you. They'll talk to the attorney that you're working with.
Right.
Oh, they'll talk to the men, but they won't even look at you.
But if you was a lawyer, you feel it would be the same way? Or do you think it's because they view you as a paralegal?
No, I feel like they view you as like a beautiful person. Even the female attorneys, they get the same thing. The good looking ones, they get the same treatment. Same treatment. And so it's like, it's a girl thing. It's just like a tearing each other down, which we should be banding together.
Right.
In an industry where it's ruled by men.
Right.
We really should be getting together.
Clicking together, right.
Oh boy. Because if we click together, we would be amazed how much movement, how much of a voice we would have in law, in politics. If we actually, they're like, when they're like, oh, girl power. No, it's not. No, it's not.
Really you feel, so a lot of that just a game?
It is.
In a lot of cases, not even just in your business, but we talking about just in a lot of cases.
Period. No, it depends on what
industry it is.
Yeah, well, yeah. It depends on even whenever I was modeling.
Right.
When I was doing promotional modeling.
I heard it's rough on they don't bond.
They'll fight you.
My daughter, my youngest daughter, she's out in LA. And so
LA's
she's
worse.
been a model. You know, she's a nurse practitioner, but she's been a model.
Yeah.
You know, going on to New York and stuff like that for a long time. But those girls are never. It's not a nice thing.
It's not. It's a competition between everybody, which is like, but the thing is like funny thing about it is if you're an alpha female, there is no competition.
That's my baby right there.
Oh, she's beautiful. Woo!
So it's one of those things, you know what I'm saying? And
that's your daughter.
That's my baby right there.
Shit. Oh yeah. Oh yeah.
You know, so just
I'm in love. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. Hear your phone back. I'm gonna follow her.
Yeah.
God damn.
But it's just what it's sad y'all have to go through this. You know what I'm saying? It's sad that.
And you'll be surprised she goes through it.
Oh, she has her whole life.
She has her own horror
stories. Whole life.
Yeah.
And she's always looked. She's tall, so she's always looked older than what she always was.
I had a girl step on me on purpose.
What?
In high school, and I had to fight this girl in high school. I had girls in high school tell me I wasn't black enough. I had girls in high school, and from black girls telling me this. And once I went to college, I didn't have black girlfriends. This is the first time in my life at this age that I had black girlfriends. Never had a black girlfriend.
I think she maybe had two.
Yeah. You may have one or two.
This is about what it get right here.
And she don't even look that black. She don't even look that black. No, she don't. I don't think she full black. But it's,
and I ain't never seen.
And I honestly, I would have to say it's the community because and I don't care who says it or who comes on here and says that's not true. Blase blase. No, it is true.
Right.
It is true. I have never anytime I've had. I could say out of my whole entire life, and I'm 30.
Right.
I've had 3 best friends that were black. 3 girls I can say were my true friend that were black.
Right.
My 30 years.
Man, that's rough.
Yeah.
That's rough.
And they didn't really like black girls either. They would talk like me, look like me.
Right.
Also had the same issue too. And I think it's the community, and I think it's just this mentality of tearing each other down.
Right.
I think it's a mentality of like, oh, I'm better, I'm this and this and this and this. And it's like, that's not, if you are the bee's knees, the queen bee, you don't have to do that.
Right, true.
The peasants around you will eat each other alive while you sit at the throne.
Right.
I'll watch you eat each other alive.
Right.
Like when girls are like, let's hang out.
Yeah.
No, I won't. I'll watch you. I'll watch how you respond to me. I'll watch how you text me, how you message me. Everything.
Right.
And I'll hang out with you one time. That one time will tell me everything about you.
Right.
I'm friendly with you, but check this. I ain't gonna fuck with you. I won't. If you won't see me with you, that means I don't mess with you.
Right.
Because I know you sneaky. And I know you downright dirty. I know you would literally stab me in my back, stab my girl in my back, in her back, stab my boy in his back, and try to sleep with my man.
Right.
I won't fuck with you. I will not message you. It takes one whiff of you to make me say, nah.
Right.
I will hang out with you one time. I'll see what you're about.
Usually that's all it takes. Usually that's all it takes.
That energy.
One time, and there it is, the key. The energy will speak on itself, and you can't hide the energy.
Oh, you can't.
You can hide the faces, you can hide the look,
have it fun,
and the mouth, but you can't hide the energy.
And then it's so strong. Well, it will wake me up at night.
Right.
I will dream about a person. I'll cut you off. If I cut you off, know that I had a dream about you, and I ain't gonna message you. I can smell it on you. I can smell it on you. I know about a person before I start hanging out with you by your energy. By the way you talk to me, by the way you converse with me. Like, here's how I check it. If a girl, like, there's a difference between a girl hyping you up and a girl reposting you so much to make her hype big,
right,
and to make her seem like she on your side, she'll hang out with you and get your correspondence and then bounce. I watch out for girls like that. I love you, beautiful, but I ain't gonna hang out with you. I ain't gonna fuck around with you because really, you a scam artist.
right.
I don't hang out with scam artists.
Right. Just trying to collect those nuggets.
Collect them up, enough nuggets to the point where you're just like she's, I know this person now.
Right.
I'm not gonna fuck with her anymore.
Right.
I watched that. You a snake. I can't do business with you, and I can't share nothing with you. Surely can't bring around my man. Hell no.
So you probably did a little more. You hung out with the person. See, I guess me, I just, I'm not gonna hang with. I just look at the person. I'm not gonna hang out with him anyway.
I'm gonna hang out with you.
You know,
I'm gonna hang out with you. My mama said you always got a dog catcher in your realms. Always keep a dog catcher. That's how you know the man ain't right.
Right.
Bring dog catcher out.
Right.
The dog catcher always gonna catch the dog. Same thing for females. Females, they gonna tell on themselves if they have a hidden agenda.
Right.
They're like, oh, hype out, girl, that other stuff. I could see through the girl. Oh my God, send me that. Oh my God, you this and this and this and this.
Right.
And this. But if y'all have like a down to earth talk about her, who she is, who you are,
right?
That's when you know she's somebody. When she's like, let's hang out, girl.
Yeah.
And she's not trying to get to know you.
Right.
Or she invites you to something, but she don't invite you again. Or she invite other people to it. Or she starts something else with somebody else.
Right.
She's a snake.
Yeah.
She's a sheep. She's a wolf in sheep's clothing.
Right. Well, my thing is you need to be able to act the same way around me as you act them.
With
you know what I'm saying?
homies.
Don't because they came around now you acting a whole different way. No, you act the same way.
Don't put a mask on when the people are
and that's
around.
what some people do. They say, oh, you know, because I deal with them different. Like, nah, bro, you brought us all around each other. You be the same way. Don't whatever it is you been with me, you be that way.
Be that way too.
Don't.
I'm crazy,
don't
Alicia,
flip.
all the way, every day, all day. What you get right now is what you gonna get for the next 5, 6, 10 years.
Right.
This is what you gonna get.
Right.
Sorry.
Right.
You don't like it? Go ahead. No, you're gonna get your new friend.
But there's some people that don't live in their truth though.
Living your truth.
They don't live in their truth. They live in this other world. You know, and some people simple as this right here. All right. I know of somebody, right? They don't live in the real world.
Yeah.
Their family thinks one thing about them.
Oh!
They think they're you know, just the calmest person, whatever. But then when they can be around other people and they are a whole nother way. They might be in a damn swinger club or something.
I know plenty of those.
You get what I'm saying? They'll do that, but they'll let everybody think that they're just. Everybody will think they just.
They think that they're just. Hold on, I'm answering my boss right now.
No. Tell my say what's up.
Okay, cool. So people like to paint an image for people because they're afraid of showing who they truly are.
That's right.
But the thing is, they're like, oh, I don't want to show who I am because you're going to find out my weakness. That's only if you display your weakness.
Right.
You know, if you're true to who you are, people don't have to find a reason to try to take you down.
True.
You're like, I don't want to display my weakness. You only look for people's weaknesses if you're trying to take them down.
Right.
If you show who you truly are, there's no weakness to show.
Right.
They won't know your weakness if you're showing who you truly are, because really your weakness is deep
in there,
down inside that no one really knows about.
Right.
So really, you're just hiding who you are. That's the reason why you keep saying that.
Right. That's true.
Simple.
That's true.
Simple.
But I hate it for them because they have to walk around
being something they're not.
You know, being something they're not. And if they know, listen, if they're a freak, you're a freak, man. You're a fucking freak. I ain't saying you got to go tell your mom and daddy you freak, but I'm just saying, but don't try to act like you all, you know, you don't do nothing.
It's like wearing 5-day-old panties.
It's like, come on, Pimpin'.
It's like wearing 5-day-old underwear with shit streaks in it.
Yeah.
You just in dirty underwear.
That's it.
Take them off and you'll feel better.
You feel a lot better.
Take a shower, you'll feel a lot better.
You know, but some people, they just
get the drawers out of your ass and you'll feel better.
But they're gonna live their whole horrible life.
they're gonna live a life. They're gonna live a empty life full of empty promises, and they'll never find the true meaning of life.
Never. Because they couldn't be honest with themselves.
Yeah.
And that's the worst person to not be honest with, is your damn self.
Exactly.
Damn being on somebody else.
Exactly.
You know what I'm saying?
Exactly.
Okay. All right. So this is how we end this thing right here. I'm gonna ask you a couple questions.
Go.
2 of them.
Yes, let's hear it.
How was the night? Was it what you expected or not?
No, it was actually, it flowed so much better. You know, I get some podcasts and they're like robotic and they're like, so what do you like to eat for breakfast? And it's like the ordained questions, like you're on like CNN. It just flowed better.
Cool.
It flowed.
Okay. And
he had chips. So
okay,
it was great.
You know,
it's a rock.
She didn't want anything, right? Because I asked her for like all week what she wanted. And then she's like, no, you know,
my water and my chicken.
Water, chicken. I don't drink that. And then she came in and made the Simply Alicia.
Simply Alicia.
You know, and chips.
These two together, guys.
The second part, what did you learn tonight?
What did I learn? To be.
It could have been about yourself or like anything. Like, what did you learn about yourself?
Be open about my life. Because I don't talk about like how I got through college. I don't really explain. You know, especially working in law and working in the industry I work in.
Right.
You don't display that part.
Right. Definitely.
Like the strip clubs are frowned upon.
Yeah, but even though all lawyers, that was up in
they all in there.
The freakiest jokers out here in the street.
Exactly.
I mean, attorneys I know, they just straight clowns.
Nasty.
Listen, they had them parties. Lawyers had the best parties too.
Oh my God, yes.
Trust me. They know the law.
They got
law. They know the law, so they know how to.
My boss told me, he says, if you get in any other trouble, DUIs or anything, like I'll get you off. That's what he said. I'm not gonna disclose that, but so I did learn to be open about like, you know, I did have to serve drinks in a strip club, and that helped me get through college, and it's okay.
It's okay. It's okay, y'all. Listen,
you know,
do what you gotta do.
People, when you say that, they're like, oh. And it's like,
but
really?
They know. A lot of them done.
You've been in one. Throwing money.
And it's Friday. Some of them probably going to one tonight.
Exactly. You know,
it's
Friday night.
Throwing all kinds of.
It's Friday night. I forgot too. So they're in that strip club throwing cash.
Getting ready to throw it. That's
exactly. They got pay rent too. So hey.
But hey, listen. I appreciate you. Yes. I really do. I'm glad that you accepted to come. You know, I
was excited. I'm glad.
I'm really glad. I think it went well. But I definitely would love to get the lawyer.
Yeah. His name is
if you
Joseph Gallardi.
You reach out to him and let him know.
Oh yeah, he'll for sure do it.
You know, and then once that, you know, you throw us on a DM together, whatever, and I'll talk to him from there.
Absolutely. And we can go from there. He can teach you guys about law and how to protect yourself.
Yeah, and that's definitely education that's need to be passed.
Exactly.
You know what I'm saying? I love to have big rival here, you know what I'm saying?
My dad.
I love to have big rival.
I'll bring
If I wouldn't. So, hey, everybody, I don't know what the hell happened, but
it's called the universe.
But I had to come back on so I can come back get off. You know what I'm saying? So,
yes,
hey, I'll holler at y'all. Let's see here. What's this week? Oh, that's it.
I think Christmas, y'all.
I think I got a show next week, maybe. But y'all have a Merry Christmas.
Yes.
Anything you'd like to say to anybody before we get out of here?
Be a high value man, a high value woman.
You gotta
Stop
do it,
going
y'all.
out for drinks, y'all. Go out for dinner.
That's right. Go to dinner. No more drinks.
No more drinks.
2022.
No more drinks, y'all. We grown.
Go out.
We go out, out.
Make them take you out.
Get dressed, y'all. Get dressed in your nicest Sunday best.
Make him take you out.
Make him take you out. You're better than that, baby. You better
make
than
him
drinks.
take you out.
You're better than $40. That's how much drinks really cost. $20 a drink.
Hey, y'all have a good night, and I appreciate y'all. Have a great weekend. All right.
Yes.
I'm gonna go out with that jam.
It's the king of love track, baby. Take, wheel. Take, wheel. Everybody take, wheel. Come on, take, wheel. To the take, wheel. Everybody take, wheel. You got to speak to me, bitch. I don't give a fuck. Give you a jab to the nose and make you say what's up. I'm in the club, nigga, tuck with the long barrel. When the music stops having singing, not Christmas carols. People hate me, man, I really do know why. They see the wings on my back and they know I'm gon' fly. So what the fuck supposed to do? Just try to please people. Got my indicator family and I don't think people. Remember, used to put newspaper in my tennis shoes. Used to walk around in them jeans, the mini shoes. For party, nigga, I was too thugged out for that. Never told all my enemies I couldn't be a rat. But niggas told on me, nigga, they got it in return. Now I ain't mama's living room in a nice urn. Fuck you, your whole crew, bitch, cause you gon' get caught. Blow your brains out in your lap, now hold that thought. Motherfucker, stop pretending of a new era. Say we're getting it poppin', nigga, cause I'm so clever. You can love me, you hate me, nigga, but I'm still with it. G5 legacy never in the bitch, stop pretending. This is the beginning of a new era. Say we're getting it poppin', nigga, cause I'm so clever. You can love me, you hate me, nigga, but I'm still with it. G5 legacy never in the bitch, stop pretending. This is just for my killers who just straight up murder. Leave you in the sewer dead just like a nigga turtle. I got connects with the real fucking black mob. And I'm trying to get it right with my man God. So any drama, don't believe me that there's no problem. Niggas will torture your ass, you wish they fucking rob you. Menace to society, that's my favorite one. Desert Eagle 50 caliber, that's my favorite gun. My nature running, yes I'm gunning for the fucking dome. You the homer kid cause you always running fucking home. MBK got a boy, your house will clap it up. Run my mouth like a big booty bitch, I can back it up. Try niggas on pickups just like they did in Jasper. Keep fucking around, your new friend is gonna be Casper. You gon' be in the casket, people trying to comfort on you. But so many hoes, these I can play golf for you. Motherfuckers stop pretending I'm a new ever. Say we're getting it poppin', nigga, cause I'm so clever. You can love me, you hate me, nigga, but I'm still with it. G5 legacy never in the bitches stop pretending. This is the beginning of a new era. Say we're getting it poppin', nigga, cause I'm so clever. You can love me, you hate me, nigga, but I'm still with it. G5 legacy never in the bitches stop pretending. Fuck that shit, boy, I'm tired of being nice. White shit in your head, this Mac is not a fucking lice. I keep the termites fed like a pistol, stay with some lead. Like Marita, dog, stay with some bread. I lived in the trailer, not no projects. It's still got but you couldn't run on my set. I kill niggas, dog, and also I kill time. Tell out my snitches, head two fucking moms. Niggas tell on me, goddamn, they drop a fucking dime. Your brains are gone, now you out of your fucking mind. And niggas know I fight you, bitch, young rich stop. But they don't fucking understand to get the bitch to that head, that gun clap. Niggas stop beginning of a new era. Say we're getting it poppin', nigga, cause I'm so clever. You can love me, you hate me, nigga, but I'm still with it. G5 legacy never in the bitches stop beginning. This is the beginning of a new era. Say we're getting it poppin', nigga, cause I'm